Hello, everybody. I'm Pearlo Wisdom, and you're listening to Rico and Pearlo's House of Exotic Hymes Picks Frolic. Got the title right. There we go. And we will have Exotic on in a second. Maybe Davidson. I don't know. Heard he might come on. Oh, look, there he is right there. Hey, buddy. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you? I can stick around for about 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes. All right.
Yeah, because I got a dinner at 7:45.
Oh, okay, that's fine. How was your pick so far?
It's been a good day. I mean, I got the 3-for-1 special on the Ryan O'Reilly goal to start things off because I had the gift and the gift, and I had O'Reilly for a point, so that was nice. And
Nice.
had JVR for a point and a power play point, so that first Red Wings goal was a 2-for-1 special. So yeah, no, it's been. Oh, and I got Radish. I had Radish for 1.5 and Kucherov for 1.5.
1.5 shots?
Points.
Nice.
Points. Yeah, so Radish was plus 380.
And Kucherov got his points?
They both assisted on the second on both goals.
Okay, I had Kucherov over points and I didn't even realize I got it. So that's great.
Yeah,
yeah.
How are you doing? How's your night?
Not too bad. I had Kucherov over 1.5 points. That was one of my biggest ones. I had the over in the Panthers Hurricanes game. Didn't think it was going to go that way. The 9-1.
A little nervous time early on.
Yeah, took a little while. I had team total over for the Red Wings. Just barely got that.
Yeah,
I lost on Gibson over saves.
But I'm so bummed that I didn't play Bobrovsky over saves because
I did.
Yeah.
Did you not see that in the Ice Guys chat?
I totally forgot. I missed it. I totally missed it, and I knew because tomorrow, he had to be sacrificed tonight because of the back-to-backs.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was just a total oversight.
I took Bob over saves first period and full game.
Yeah, I saw that. You had over 9 saves, right?
Over 9.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 125. That was my favorite play of the day.
Yeah, I had that written down. I just, brain
my
cramp.
second favorite play is about to come up. Granlund over 1.5
yes.
shots.
Because I can't stick around long, I do want to throw a couple of things out for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Love Winnipeg, Toronto over 5.5. I think that's a gift.
Oh, yeah. That is a good one.
Huh? Yeah. So I really like Winnipeg, Toronto over 5.5. We got our boy Sergachev. I got all the guys at VEASAN. Everyone at VEASAN, I've got them on it. He's got a home game tomorrow.
Over shots at home. Yeah.
Yeah, so he plays tomorrow.
I've been following that all year. Yeah.
And then Montreal, Ottawa, and Pittsburgh, Columbus, both over City, both those games.
I like those. I like that. Those looks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Florida tomorrow on the back end of a back-to-back. They're 1-4, and Tarasov has played all 5 games on the back-to-backs.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Bob does not. I guess it's in his contract. He's not allowed to play the second half of back-to-backs.
Really?
No, I'm joking. I was just going through the logs, and I'm like, wait.
I got Hofer over saves right now, I think.
Ooh, okay. And then you saw that Boldy and Eriksson Ek went on IR today for the Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And will they find a way to beat Buffalo?
No,
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I think we got to play, and then I love Rangers Flyers over. I know it's a 1:00 game, but what goalie's going to stop a puck tomorrow?
They have Quick and Ehrhoff.
Well, is it going to be Erston or Oh my God. Why am I
Oh, because
blanking?
Vladar's out. It's starts
Kolosov.
Sagard. Oh,
No, is it no Kolosov or Erceg?
Kolosov, yeah.
yeah, right.
I like the Flyers to win that game.
Yeah. I mean, they're minus 150. I may look at a puck line.
Yeah, because Kolosov will be dialed in. He's playing for NHL money, so
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll let you. Okay, you guys do your thing. I just wanted to throw that out before I left.
it's too bad you couldn't stick around, dude. It's too bad I got into
Look,
it.
I'm being taken to an amazing steakhouse tonight.
Nice.
And
Ribeye.
yeah, and I am not. It's one of my favorite steakhouses in Vegas.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
nice.
and I'm not paying for it, so it's going to taste even better.
Oh yeah,
I've
sure.
You ever been to the Joe's? I think it's called Joe's Crab. It's
Joe
inside
Stone
of
Crab.
Yeah, Joe's Stone
I have
Crab.
not been to Joe's. I mean, I know about Joe's.
I love that place. It's the one right inside of Caesar's Palace, right?
I
It's
went
like in
to
the
another
north.
steak place inside of Caesar's, which is actually, I think, has blown away any place I've ever been to for steak, and that's Peter Luger's.
I'm gonna have to try that
Oh my
next
God.
time I'm there.
It was like fucking butter. The steak was, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, at Joe's Crab, I had a fillet, and it like you were
Yeah.
just cutting it with a fork.
Yeah.
It's
Joe's is
absurd.
legendary. All right, do your thing. Oh, you
All right.
saw my note about just when they're doing the last 10 in covers, it includes playoffs.
Yeah, I did see that. I
Yeah.
did see that. I wonder if you can select a group where it's just regular season
They
games.
they don't. I mean, there's a bunch of other sites. Terry Edelman gave me a great site for tracking. Where is it here? It's called the site is SHRP Sports, Sharp Sports essentially, but shrpsports.com. And
Okay,
it's for every sport. And you can, I mean, it's great for tracking history amongst other things.
I'll have to look into that.
And it even like for teams like Utah, it'll go back to the Arizona days. And like for Dallas, it would go back to Minnesota or Winnipeg and Atlanta. So
Oh
not
yeah,
to
you know what? I have seen this site before, and I think I heard it on one of Terry's site videos,
yeah.
because I had it in my. It's actually flagged as a favorite.
Yeah. 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 So
Okay. One thing, I wanted to mention, and I know you guys have been tracking Sergachev at home,
yeah.
but somebody else we got to start tracking is McDavid at home. He's hit that in
Yeah.
11 straight,
I think
and
didn't you post that yesterday?
yeah, and 10 of those he's had 5 or more, and his line is still 3.5.
Oh, really?
So, but yeah, 11 straight. I've hit it 4 straight in a row. I've bet it every time since he's been at home, but
Wow.
like I said, and 10 of those he's had 5 or more. So, and his line's only 3.5 most of the time. Yesterday it was minus 110. I should have made it a 2-unit bet, but at home he's just been going, as Pearlo would say, he's been flying over. But
Okay.
I think it's something we should probably start tracking as well.
So McDavid home cooking
Oh,
shots.
yeah. I mean, oh no, Edmonton's on the road tomorrow. I was gonna say, when you get
Oh.
Edmonton and Utah at home on the same days,
Yeah. Oh, no, Edmonton's home Sunday though to St. Louis on a back to back in 3 and 4.
Utah
Okay.
won't be at home though. Yeah.
No.
We got
Oh,
Paul over 1.5.
we got it.
No, I'm asking.
Oh,
I'm saying that we have.
he had like the first or second shot of the game, and I
Dang.
looked right now, and he's still only got one.
Does he still only have one?
Let me see.
26 shots for Tampa Bay, and he's only got one.
Yeah, he's only got one.
Oh, son of a bitch!
But we still
Yeah,
got a
he's
whole
going to be
period.
like Sergachev was last night. He's going to make us sweat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I am not watching the game, but I know that the initial lineup before the puck drop, he was up in the top line with
Yeah.
Cooch, and and Gensel. So I just expected he'd get chances. He wasn't playing power play 1, but he was on power play 2. So I just figured he's going to get his chances because everybody, you know how Kucherov works. He lets the defense suck to him and then dumps it to somebody that's got their puck just laying right in front of the crease.
He's had 1 shot on goal and 1 missed shot. That's all he's had so far.
Okay. I also took his point.
Well, let's hope we get a late third shot.
Yeah.
He's a -2 tonight. Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw that. He's way down at the bottom of the list. Hey, Crystal, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hello, Anthony. Thank you for joining.
Yeah. So, anyways, what did you have today? Oh, we got JD for a short amount of time here.
Yeah, let's just go to that, and then we can do that at the end of the game.
He already told
at the
me
end of the video.
He's been doing well.
Oh. No, I was saying for me, like instead of me doing a recap or what I got, we can just cut right to the games.
Okay.
If JD's got a few minutes.
Yeah, okay. If he's only got a couple minutes, let's cut right to the games, and I won't get into what I got.
We can do that after.
I've been MIA for a little bit.
Everything okay?
Yeah, things are fine. It was just a little bit of a family. If you have family, you know what I mean.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's going fine now.
Good.
All right. So tomorrow, the first game, we have the Wild and Sabres on an afternoon game. Give us a lay of land on that.
Right.
And I'm going to. And you told me that you figured out a way that you don't have to clip it, but
yeah, and I can show you how to do it so that you can do it on your videos. You just got to go back into the YouTube post and edit it, and then you add the timestamps to the description that you typically put in the description, and it won't come out in the description, but it'll timestamp your timeline so people can fast forward all the way to the clip section there at the end, or they can just fast forward to the game that we're covering that they want to listen to.
Okay. You just told me nothing, but we'll talk about
it. Speaking Swahili.
Okay. So we got Minnesota on the road plus 108. Buffalo at home as a favorite minus 130. Over under is set at 6. A flat 6, slightly juiced to the under minus 114. Minnesota is 26-13-9 on the season, 13-7-3 on the road. Buffalo is 26-16-4 on the season, 16-6-2 at home. In the last 10 head-to-head meetings, Buffalo's won 6 of the last 10, and 8 of those have trended to the over. They have played once this season back on November 29th in Minnesota, where Buffalo won 3-2 in a shootout. Minnesota is 4-3-1-2 in their last 10. 8 of those 10 have trended to the over. Minnesota's coming in on a 3-game losing streak. They went an 0-3 at home. This is their first game on the road of a 3-game road trip. And Buffalo is 8-2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Buffalo coming in on a 2-game winning streak, beating Philadelphia and Montreal. Buffalo is on the 5th game, final game of a 5-game homestand. They do head out to play Carolina on, Monday. And Minnesota, like I said, is on the 4th game of a 4-game homestand, and they travel out to play Toronto on Monday.
No, Minnesota's on the road.
Oh, I'm sorry. Minnesota is on the first game of a 3-game road trip, and they head out to Toronto on Monday. Oh, that's right. They've just finished a 3-game homestand. That's what I said. It's like, what did I say?
I mean, the Wild have given up 15 goals in the last 3 games. At least 4 in every game. 4, 5, and 6.
And they had some time off to kind of reset themselves.
A day. Only a day.
And is it going to be Gus? Wallstat started yesterday, right?
Yeah, I don't think it matters these days who starts for them. They both stink.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, we've been betting Minnesota overs because they've been scoring. Now you bet them because they can't stop a beach ball.
Hey, Mikey,
That's
thank
it.
you for tuning in.
They're 9-1 to the over in their last 10. The Wild.
Let me share this out real quick. Yeah, kind of hard to step in front of Buffalo too, man. I mean, they're playing great. I thought that Montreal game, that was a good game.
Well, plus in the Wild have no Eriksson Ek, no Boldy. I mean, they're already thin.
Tough. It's kind of
Yeah,
tough.
Eck in the center, man, really makes a
Yeah.
huge difference.
Yeah, who's they can't. It's too much for Euroff. I mean, it's just there's no depth.
Yeah, Euroff isn't ready for this type of action when you're going against Buffalo here, I would imagine. This is such a Buffalo spot. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, I just think Buffalo wants to
It
make another
really is.
like this is the team from the West that I think they'd want to make a statement against.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's an opportunity to get a good win here, and
It just feels like Minnesota's kind of readjusting everything now that they have, the whole energy of Hughes coming in and everything that's kind of gone. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, they're just beat up.
Yeah,
Like
minus 130 for the Sabres right now. Honestly, the Sabres are probably top 5 team in the league right now, and you're getting minus 130 against. I think that's really got to be the play.
Yeah. By the way, Buffalo's played 6 straight overs.
is there a time difference
I don't
between
mind the
Buffalo
over.
and Minnesota?
You got a 6. I don't mind the over either, but
Are they in the same time zone?
No, Buffalo's east, Minnesota's central.
So okay, so it's going to be. Well, I mean, it's going to be it'll be 11:30 game for them.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still an early game regardless, but
it's a super bad spot for Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, Buffalo 10-4 as a home favorite. Minus 130, I think, is super cheap considering where Minnesota is right now.
And you can find Fanatics and Hard Rock. You can find minus 125.
It's so cheap, it's almost fishy.
I think people are giving too much credit to the Wild and not. I don't know if the books have necessarily adjusted to the injuries.
Yeah, it's just they're still on the high of the trade.
But I just don't know
they're supposed to be.
Well, it looks like they're over the high of the trade. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Now they got to be a team, and they're having troubles realizing that just because Hughes is there doesn't mean you stop being a team.
Anthony likes Hughes shots. I kind of agree with that with the injuries. Like he was going to be zipping around.
Faber's the other one that keeps that. Like Faber, I had Faber, and I had both Faber and Hughes last game, and Faber cashed and Hughes didn't.
And his line's usually 1.5, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could get to Buffalo. I could get to their team total.
I don't mind Benson over shots. He's been going over his shots ever since he got on that top line, especially at home.
Hughes is
Paige Thompson calls him white trash.
White trash?
Yeah.
Benson?
Yeah. I think that's what he was on Chicklets.
Tuck is on that top line. I think he was just moved up to that top line, Tuck, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You just watch Buffalo play right now, and I don't see them losing this game. Is there a look ahead? Mm-hmm.
No, I just don't think. Like I said, I think the books haven't adjusted to the injuries, and if you're gonna I don't think it's a trap. you give me Buffalo the way they're playing at -130 right now, like because I always see this line going up when people go, oh shit, there's no Boldy and no Erickson X. I don't think the line's shifting the other way.
It's probably going to be the kid in that for Buffalo too, right?
Ellis started last game, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. And you got
Yeah.
UPL's numbers at home, which
So
is
Right,
pretty.
UPL at home
it's
is
gonna be Luukkonen at home. No, man.
Yeah, you can't fade him at home. Like, look at what happened when they played Buffalo. They started Ellis, and the
wait,
Panthers came in and won.
yeah, the 4-3 game against Florida. Yeah,
And that's what kept me off of Buffalo because I was leaning Buffalo until I saw the Ellis confirmed, and
yeah,
I leaned Panthers, but I didn't take it.
yeah.
So you got to it's Buffalo or nothing. The way Minnesota is and their injuries are. I mean, you can probably maybe pinpoint some Minnesota props for shots because with the injuries, other players are going to have to step up. But just like JD said, Faber's been shooting a lot. I would expect Hughes to try to do something. Kaprizov's always a good one. His line's always 3.5 though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm putting more on Buffalo, and I'm not gonna go too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how you don't take Buffalo. You have to.
Yeah,
If you
I'm putting
lose,
that
you
in
lose,
tonight.
but if you
Yeah.
lose, you lose. But this is such
And
a
how do you not take the over?
Well,
I mean, I
right.
know.
I mean, the only way you don't is that you're concerned. Like,
UPL
pardon?
with UPL and Minnesota not scoring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I would be more inclined to take the Buffalo team total over.
team total over. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think that's a stronger. I think I'd feel better about that than the full game over.
And both Minnesota goalies have been leaky, so
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I would go more so Buffalo team total than full game over.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to walk over to this dinner place because but I do one other thing I want to throw out. Calgary, I know you're going to get to that after the Flyers game, but Calgary's coming back after an extended road trip. They got the Islanders on Saturday.
Yeah.
I've been playing Calgary and Seattle all team total in a parlay under 3.5 at getting plus money because both those teams can't get to 4.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll talk about that game. The problem I have is the last time Calgary had a shitty road trip and they won their last game, which they did against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I don't like to fade teams that do that. I don't like it.
I understand.
That's the hard part here. And they won against, I think it was the Islanders or something like that, the first game back.
Let's say they're playing tomorrow. Well, I'm not saying they're going to lose or win. I'm just betting them not to score 4 goals.
Yeah, under 3.
And while you're trying to figure out goalies in that Utah game, again, I was told that unless it's a back-to-back, it's always going to be Veggie. They're not going Vanacek unless it's a back-to-back.
Unless it's a necessity. Hey, Trevor,
Well, unless it's a back-to-back, unless they're in it, and they don't play on Sunday, Utah, and they didn't play tonight. So that goalie, yeah. So, all right, I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay, you're good, man.
You don't need to say sorry. I'm glad you came on.
Well, I appreciate you having me as always. Have a great show, and let's win some money.
Yeah, if you're available tomorrow, we'll be over on my channel.
I'm going to go to the game. I'm going to the Vegas Nashville game tomorrow.
That's right. Okay. Nice. Well, have fun.
I will. Blast. All right.
We'll see you,
Take
man.
care. All right. Have a good night.
Peace.
See you later.
You too.
Yeah.
All
right.
Starts over saves is looking real good. Holy crap. 20 shots so far, and they haven't even got halfway through. So
nice.
Yeah, you got to take Sabres ML. I was just thinking about, like, you got they're coming off a road, or Minnesota's going to Buffalo, which isn't really that big of a trip, I guess.
Mhm.
But they got Carolina, Nashville, and Montreal. What? Carolina, Nashville, Montreal. So they're going over.
I'm surprised they have 20
Oh,
shots or
that's-
21 shots with 20,
Oh,
27 minutes in.
Minnesota plays Toronto next too. This is like such a Buffalo spot.
We did talk, but we did not say it's a get right spot because we don't feel it is. And Po Buddy asking if we talked about Minnesota being the get right spot here.
Yeah, they've been in get right spots for a while. They haven't
Yeah,
been-
nothing's happening here.
Yeah, I like the Sabres money line.
I can't believe McKinnon's only got one shot for as many
Good
for as
thing
many attempts they already have.
Good thing I didn't take McKinnon over. Did you take McKinnon over Shots?
I did. I figured yesterday on the stream I had said, and I think it was Po Buddy was saying that the Panthers have given Colorado problems as of late, and he was posting some metrics. So I figured this game was going to stay close, and McKinnon would have to get involved and start shooting. So I mean, we're only halfway through the game. McKinnon can get 3 like in a minute. So we'll see if he gets to 4.5.
Hopefully you get it. Yeah, that
And
just
like
seems
they're
a really bad spot. I'm going to take Sabres puck line first period too.
Man, I got to just start going with what I'm recommending in the evening versus what I settle with the next day. Cause like yesterday we were talking about, Colorado goal in the first 5 minutes. I think Brock Nelson scored a minute and a half in. We were talking about the last game was 2-2 at the end of first period. It was 2-2 at the end of the first period. It was like a lot of things that kind of lined up, and I'm like, why am I not betting this? Like I said yesterday, bet Saros and bet Blackwood
Oh.
saves.
Adam wants to join. Yeah, sure, but I'll get
Yeah,
you on.
post it in the chat or over in his X.
I'll send the link over to his X-rated.
I think he got that Parenko over 2.5. He's had like 4-6 shots on goal in the last 4 games. He was good plus money at over 2.5. I saw that in a few spots. I think I even saw it in the chat of the Ice Guys. Maybe it was him putting it in there. But I know he had 2 early. I'm sure he's got 3 now. Let me see. Oh, he's still got 2. Or maybe, no, it was Snuggerud. Maybe it was Snuggerud. Because Snuggerud's got 4, and that sounds familiar too.
Yeah, Adam just sent you a link to come on in if you want on your Twitter.
Thank all 17 of you guys for tuning in. Do them, as Pearlo would say, finger Pilates. And
Yeah. Do some.
hit that like button.
I didn't even. We've been so excited. Hymes Body Lube, of course. Everybody knows it's the best. There, I said it. Yeah, our cream pie division. I mean, I swear to God, I've never seen production like this from our cream pie right now. So for Valentine's Day, of course, this is my French vanilla, but you can get. We're getting many more. We got key lime, caramel, Bavarian. That's the exotic. We call that the exotic Bavarian cream pie. That's what you like, right? Bavarian cream pie.
Oh yeah, Bavarian.
The Bavarian cream pie, the exotic, of course. We got we're working on a Boston cream pie, Hymes, right now. And of course, go to Tony's picks, and you can give to the Chafity Fund for all my picks. I'm on the top of the board there as the best capper in the land, or at least the most profitable one, anyways. And you could just toss whatever picks I throw out there. There's some that are 10 or 25 or whatever. You're going to know what they are because I already said it to you. And for those that have given to the Chafity Fund, thank you very much. We're working really hard right now in the Ukraine to bring Chafity. It's a very chafe place, very chafe. And so all of your contributions will help out to stop chafing in the land. All right. So did we even get to how your day was? I don't even think we did.
No, we can do that real quick if we want to do this in between games. So a lot of my plays are still going. I think I may have like maybe 5 or 6 plays, but I had the Gibson over 22.5 saves, which unfortunately we know he only got 20. It was a slow start. There was quite a bit of shots in the third period, but I think tired legs got San Jose early. We looked a little slow. I also had Sam Miskevich 2+ shots. I think he had or got 4 right now if that game's not over. Last time I saw he had 3 or 4. So that was a good one. And then I got a parlay that's still in play. So hopefully that comes through. And then I did an anytime goal scorer parlay. Looks like the Panthers game's already over and they scored 1 goal. So it wasn't meant to be. It was Bennett anytime goal was in that. I took DeBrincat, Bennett, Paul, and McKinnon for an anytime goal parlay. I thought maybe Nick Paul could net one. I also took him for a point. That's actually coming up. So I have Nick Paul 2+ shots on goal, and then I have Nick Paul 1+ points. His 1+ points was plus 150. Thought that was good value with him being there up the top line. Then I have Blackwood over saves. He's got, I think, 10 or 11. Last night on the stream, we looked back at the history of Predators shot totals versus Colorado, and they were all north of 30. So I knew we were going to get a low line, but looks like they fizzled out a little bit here in the second period. So maybe we'll get some more action in the third period. Then I have McKinnon over 4.5 shots. So those are all my plays for today. That parlay, the shot parlay, is looking pretty good. We just need a McKinnon to come through with a couple more. So I'm sure we'll be talking. I'll give you guys an update if that cashes.
What is he talking about these pies? We have a new person to the land.
Hey, Trevor, thanks for
Trevor.
in. T. T. So he was actually on a stream yesterday. So he was new to yesterday's stream. I don't know if I've ever seen him before.
He's new to the land. But he doesn't know what Hymes cream pies are. Okay, well, you know what Hymes are, obviously. Hymes body lube, it's the best there. I said it. I've never felt this way before. Thank you, Mr. Nylander, for our new slogan. You know what that is. So it's a cream pie division, and we're going through all the cream pies that everybody loves, and we're adding new flavors and new scents to our cream pie division for Valentine's Day. That's all it is. How you doing, buddy? Trevor?
Come on, guys.
Adam.
Or sorry,
You mean
Adam.
Adam?
Why did I call? I should know this. The guy slaughtered me in the big tournament that we had there.
So was it Snuggerud? Was I right, or is
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's fine.
Cool.
So was it Snuggerud that you were talking about last night, or was it Parenko? I was trying to remember.
Me personally,
Oh, we lost him. What happened to Adam?
I thought, I don't know if it was him or maybe it was somebody in the chat, but I thought somebody was talking about over 2.5 shots on goal at really good plus money, and I thought it was him. I know he had also came on and talked about taking Marner, like the 1+ shots in the first period in the game, returning back to Toronto, but maybe I read it somewhere else. I don't know. Or we'll see what he says when he comes back on here.
And then we'll get to the games. I just sent him a message. Oh, there he is. There we go. There we go, Adam.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm still trying to get everything set up. Here we go. How we doing tonight, guys?
Good. You sound great. You sound great.
Doing great.
Good. Still trying to work out some kinks here. Get you guys all set up here on my new setup I got going on this year. So
okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go shut off the roast that I'm cooking. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's what they're calling it these days.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We will get back to the games here in a minute. Once you get set up, Adam, if you have anything for this Minnesota Buffalo game, you can let us know if you would like to say anything on that game.
Man, how do you fade Buffalo at this point, right? I mean, with Minnesota, struggling. Obviously, I kind of heard JD kind of talk about giving up goals. Like, how do you stop them in front of this train? I mean, Josh Doan, obviously, there's not a prop point out there yet, but Josh Doan for a point. I mean, maybe both teams for a power play point tomorrow. Both these power plays are really, really good, especially with the addition of Quinn Hughes for Minnesota, Buffalo. When everybody's healthy, I mean, Zach Benson. The only thing is Buffalo is not drawing any penalties whatsoever. So this could be a 5-on-5 game, and that just sets up perfect for Buffalo with no Joel Eriksson, without Matt Boldy. And again, they didn't get Quinn Hughes for his defense. They got him for his offense. So, and that's kind of showing. They're kind of playing more of like a pond hockey game as of late. So, I don't hate the over and then draw and then the dog in this one. So Buffalo's got to be the dog in this game probably, right?
No, they're actually the favorite, -125.
And that says, I think Vegas is kind of thinking what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think they're going to get a lot of people to bite on the Minnesota good number too. And then you get, UPL's numbers at home too have been elite. So it's like, everything points to Buffalo. So, and at -125, like I think we're going to wake up to a -135 at the best line. And it's probably going to close to -140. So
absolutely,
I think there's no reason for them to go with the other, Alice. I think it's going to be UPL. So, and as far as on the other end, like we had just mentioned, between Wallstat and Gus, it's kind of, I think probably Gus is maybe slightly better, but after Wallstat cooled off, kind of really doesn't matter who's in net because they're not really playing defense. They're just trying to they're trying to outscore you, and they're not outscoring. So
that's true. Ryan O'Reilly with the hat trick. Gotta love to see it.
Oh wow!
Let's take the lead. That'll be pretty much guarantee your some. If anybody had Sorrow saves, that's pretty much guaranteed on that.
Yeah,
I mean, just with them taking the lead. Colorado the power play though. Looks like
maybe McKinnon can get some shots here for me.
I got him paired. I had him with a little 2-leg parlay, just a builder. Celebrini 3 and McKinnon 4. It was like -105. Got
that
2
was
units
great.
on that, so hopefully he can give me.
Yeah, I hope this cashes because I wanted to do a 2-legger too, and I wanted to do Celebrini and DeBrincat, and they're part of that parlay that I have right now. But I should have just done them two, and like took it for 2 units. That was a walk in the park. Celebrini had 3 early. I don't think DeBrincat got his third until like the early of the third period. But
I got I kind of did a McKinnon and Cutter Gauthier first period shot on goal parlay. So hopefully Cutter comes in for me. He's just gonna have to take so many shots with no Leo now for that was a bomb though, wasn't it? 3 to 5 weeks now he's out, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Cutter's gonna have to just keep the puck on his stick, and he drives to the net pretty well.
Well, I thought that game had started. But
he's
it's
pure offensive
9:30.
player. He's a pure offensive player. Like you can't get him to be anything other than that. From the offensive red line in, he's one of the best in the league. No doubt about that.
Yep.
On the other side of the puck, not so much, but and I think that's what Quinville has been kind of working with the guys here now that they were up so many to try to get a little more understanding of what it means to be a playoff team, because that team ain't winning a playoff game. No chance. And now he's like, okay, we got to make the playoffs again. So look for Anaheim to probably go on a bit of a run here. But it takes time to learn how to play a full sheet. It takes time, especially with these young kids. And that previous coach, what's his name? It was for Anaheim. I can't remember his name. Anyways, he didn't pay attention to that at all. He just basically said, look, we're going to play slow out of the D zone until you guys learn how to play D. And they hated it. But they increased 21 points in doing so over their previous season, and the guy gets fired. That's
Greg Cronin.
Cronin, yeah, that's it. The guy gets fired.
Is there a worst? Like, here's the thing with when it comes to the West, I'm just kind of bouncing around, but like they got to. I mean, obviously, Landeskog hopefully is not too far term, but Jesus, this Colorado power play is terrible. Like I've never seen such a better get into the zone and Marty Necas with his speed, and then just have absolutely no idea what to do with it.
No idea what to do after that. Well, Necas is not a bright player, right? That's the reason
and McKinnon he just donkey chucks. He doesn't. It's just crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to make their power play something other than McKinnon. Like they don't want it to be the Ovechkin and Washington power play. But when it gets right down to it, they'll probably end up going back to it being the McKinnon power play again. Yeah, Necas is a very talented guy, but he's smart like puck. Like he can only do certain things. That's the reason why they didn't play him on the top line in Carolina.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. There was a stretch last year. Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, there was a stretch last year where when he first came over to the the Avalanche, like his assist prop was absolutely just like printing money. Like he's just him setting up McKinnon, him setting up McCarr. Like there was just how do you not take his assists every single game? So, yeah, it's kind of like Jack Hughes right now because Jack Hughes can't shoot. I think he's still hurt. So his assist has been pretty free money the last couple of games.
Yeah. All right. Are we going to go the lay of the land? How long can you be on here, buddy?
Oh, I'm good here for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Got the night off. So
perfect. Let's go on to the next game. Then we did the Wild Sabres.
Yeah, I was actually pretty. I don't know if you listened in or after Pearlo to the stream, but I was actually pretty damn impressed. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be out of here in an hour. Hell no, it was like 2 hours. I'm talking about myself. I was like, damn, ain't nobody in here, and it took me 2 hours. Five game slate. 5 games.
I'm gonna add a little bit on Wild team total under for that game in Buffalo. With Luukkonen and net, I just think they haven't. The Wild haven't figure stuff out on how they want to play with Hughes and stuff like that. They're going through a transition. I kind of like the Wild team total under. You can get that at plus 110. But anyways, what's the latest next game?
Rangers Philly at 1:00 Eastern. So we got the Rangers plus 122 on the road. Philadelphia minus 146 at home. Over under is set at 6.5. Juice to the under at minus 122. Just a reminder, these are FanDuel lines. Rangers 20, 22 and 6 on the season. 15, 9 and 2 on the road. Philadelphia is 22, 16 and 8 on the season. 12, 7 and 5 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Rangers have won 7 of the last 10 meetings. They are a dead 500 to the over under. They have played once this season back on a December 20th down in MSG, where the Rangers won 5-4 in a shootout win. Rangers are 2-6 and 2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Rangers coming in on a 5-game losing streak, also losing 8 of the last 10. And Philadelphia is 3-6 and 1 in the last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Philadelphia coming in on a 5-game losing streak, most recently losing to Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Philadelphia is on the island game, sandwiched between 2 road games where they just visited Pittsburgh. They have this home game. Then they fly back out to play Vegas on Monday. Rangers, they are on the first game of at least a 4-game road trip. Could be longer. I only see the next 3 games. But they are coming off of a 2-game homestand. And then they head out to Anaheim to play Anaheim on Monday. As far as netminders, we got Vladar is hurt, right? So it's not going to be him.
Maybe Harrison. Or the
other one that JD just mentioned.
Yeah, Kolosov.
And it looks like the Rangers are going back to quick. We do have the Rangers on the road where they are miles better than at home, but they still suck. Philadelphia to me is an unplayable line at minus 146. Hard to trust them with Harrison in net. I kind of want to say take the over, but I mean, they've both been horrible, right? Quick and Harrison. I know head to head, they're a dead 500, but if you look at the last 3 games, it's 5-4, 8-5, 6-1. And I'm pretty sure those games probably were Shesterkin saves, not even quick saves.
Well, in order to take the Rangers, you got to, both of these teams, somebody's got to win. It's one of those somebody's got to win.
Yeah.
Philadelphia has been in a shit bomb, and the Rangers have been pretty much the same shit bomb. Wow.
I mean, so you got Philly's going to be the favorite, so they're going to be the 3.5. I mean, they've put up 4 and 8 in the last 2 games. I mean, I know that second to last game was the end of the season, so I hate counting on those games because most of the time you got, third and fourth line players playing up on the top line to get some, ice time at the end of the season. And then if you look at their most recent head-to-heads, both of the teams are trending to the over. Philadelphia, 7 of the last 10. The Rangers, 6 of the last 10, and they're only given the 2 goals every game, pretty much, letting the other teams take the over. I mean, you might is Philadelphia over 3.5 plus money?
Team total over 3.5 with whoever is going to be in that.
Yeah, not going to be Vladar. Yeah.
I think I just like over for the game.
The over 6.5. I could see that too.
You got 2 teams that are coming in soft. They should both be aggressive here right now.
Bet 365 has a flat 6 at minus 115 if that's enticing. I think that's enticing. Flat 6. 4-2 game. 3-3 game. I mean, but that's still the
especially the first period. One period over.
Let's see. What are the Rangers
I think
team totals on the road versus at home? So they're averaging 2.62 overall, 3.12 on the road. So, and then as far as Philly at home, they're 3.03.
they
Goals
play to
for.
the over when they play each other last 3 games.
Yeah, that's what. Exactly. What do you think, Adam?
I mean,
It's
it
a
all
shitty
depends.
game.
I mean,
That's what I
the
think.
letter came out today from Drury, so just a matter of like how do you think the guys are going to react? You know, kind of come out motivated or come out, you know, like, hey, we're rebuilding. Well, we're still playing games here, so I think it's just a matter of like I think it's just a wait and see game for me live. I'll probably have a thing live if you know the Rangers come out, you know, with their heads on fire. Then you know then I'll make a bet live, or you know if the Flyers, you know, with Samuel Ersson is Ersson confirmed or is he just expected for the most
It's
part?
expected. He's just expected.
Okay.
And then also was
I guess
it
Ladar
was in that
hasn't
same.
been great either. The last
You are correct. Yeah, was that same post, and with the language of they're not renewing Panarin's deal, along with the rebuild.
yeah.
I did see a post of something about they're not going to renew Panarin, and that's alluding to the same thing of what they said about
Yeah,
rebuild.
which
Yeah,
means
I
like
mean that could be a thing for Panarin to say, "Let's go crazy." Like you know, like
could be, but I
I'm
don't think so. I don't think so. I think they already knew this already. I like Philadelphia here. I just don't know how to take them. And
Let me
I
check
agree
their
with
team
you.
total.
It could be like, hey, let's wake up and do something. But I mean, that should have been how long ago? Like, really? This is a spark that you're gonna. I think this is more of the Rangers have been playing like a team that wishes it was over for quite a while. Like they don't give a shit. I think I like Flyers team. I think I like your Flyers team total over. But then you might as well take over for over 6, right? Because Erson can't stop the puck to save his life, but Kolosov might be able to. Like Kolosov's coming up playing for an NHL contract. He's going to be dialed in. Dialed in. Like he may not be the greatest goaltender, but for one game, when you're dialed in to make an NHL contract, you're probably going to be pretty good.
The Preds scored again.
Oh wow, Preds
yeah,
are
4-2 going to the third. Kings.
all I
Kings
care about is
up
Saros.
1-0 by
Byfield.
All I care about
Saros.
Cutter
Saros
Gauthier
over
1. Come on, there we go.
Saros over saves is all I care about in this.
I got Cutter Gauthier for 2+ shots in the first period at plus 300. Let's go. Let's get this. I got 1 right now.
All right.
The Kings are up 1-0 already. That's not good.
Yeah. Byfield, that's what he just said. Byfield scored.
I got Dostal over saves in that game. The fact that he let one in right away does not look good for that. But the over looks good. Yeah, I like.
Come on, God.
I just think Philadelphia has more balls in this game. I just don't think the Rangers have anything in them. And I don't think this going to trade you shit. Everybody knew. Everybody knew. This is not like a new thing that the players didn't know in the room. They knew. They've been floating through this season not giving a shit, and I don't think it's going to change here.
Yeah, I like the over on at a flat 6, and I like Philly's team total over 3.5 with
tell you, man.
Quick in net. But I think the over
what's the
6 is good.
What is
You
the
got
3.5?
the 3.5. Let's see, the over 6 is minus 125, and the 3.5 is plus 112 on Bet Rivers.
So that would be like minus 140 for the over 3. Minus 135 maybe. Flyers team total
Yeah.
over 3.
I mean, I think you get some goals from the Rangers, and because you're going to have Harrison. Quick's going to be in net, so you're definitely going to get some from the Flyers. And both, the thing is both teams are on huge losing streaks.
Yeah, I know. I like the over 6 too. It's probably my favorite play. Yeah.
But you know what? I can bet you somebody's going to win.
You can get over 6 at minus 120, minus 120.
Hey, the Bears, thank you for tuning in.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
put.
What was that? I think you're cutting out a little bit.
You're talking to me. Sorry, my internet's kind of going in and out.
Yeah, no, you're good.
This is
My
a day
internet's-
game too, right? This is like
Some
afternoon
crazy wind out of
game.
here tonight. Here,
This is an afternoon game.
Missouri. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, it's just cutting off a little bit here and there.
Yeah. Put a little money on both teams to score a power play goal on DraftKings. You can do that under goal score. Both these teams, Philly, the last couple games have given up a ton of power play goals. And then like the Rangers on the other side, on the run 4 straight, 5 of the last 6, and only getting 2, 3, 1, and 2 opportunities. So if the Panarin and company can come through on the power play, and then on the other side, Zegras being on that top line, I think is a really good minus 125 respectively for those.
Yeah, that's good. I think both Mika and like take a parlay point. I mean, it's probably going to be juice, but you might get even money with, like you said, Mika and Zegras. Like those two, if anybody, have been very active for both teams.
For
All
sure.
right, we want to go on to the next one.
Yeah, I'm setting that. I just hate the fact that it's a day game. But I mean, how do you not take over 6 in that game?
Yeah. It's
Just-
the under trend too is on Sundays, so at least it's Saturday.
Yeah.
And Saturdays have been pretty packed with a lot of punch lately, I feel like. All right, next game I got listed here is the Isles in Calgary. I think I side with JD and what he mentioned here about taking New York after Calgary coming home off of that long road trip. But let's go through the game and see if we get to that same conclusion. All right, we got New York. This is a pick'em. New York on the road minus 110. Calgary at home minus 110. Over under is set at 6. Juice to the under minus 122. Islanders are 26, 16, and 5 on the season. 12, 8, and 3 on the road. Calgary is 20, 23, and 4 on the season. 12, 7, and 2 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Calgary's won 8 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have not played at all this season, so this will be the first matchup between these two teams. Isles 6-3, 0-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 they've trended to the over. Isles coming off of a 1-0 shutout victory against Edmonton. This is the 5th game of a 7-game road trip for them. You got Calgary dead 500 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the under. Calgary coming off of a long 5-game road trip, most recently beating Chicago 3-1 in Chicago. You got Calgary, like I said, coming in off of that road trip, and they play again at home against the Devils on Monday. You got the Isles. They are on, like I said, the 5th game of a 7-game road trip, and they too travel on Monday to play Vancouver in Vancouver. As far as netminders, looks like it may be a David Rittich start. And for Calgary, I believe it's going to be Wolf because we just had Cooley play against Chicago. I know 6 of the last, or is it 6? 6 of the last 10 have trended to the over, but at a flat 6, how do you not take the over here with these 2 netminders? How's Rittich been doing? I know he's the backup goalie. And let me look at those stats. So you got Rittich. Current form, he is 5-3-2 in his last 10, 2.2 goals allowed, and a 918 save percentage. So I would say that is slightly above average. He's been playing pretty good. Matchup wise, he is 0-3-2 versus Calgary. He's never won a game. 3.89 goals allowed and an 861 save percentage lifetime versus Calgary. So not good numbers. Versus Calgary. But Wolf, I think when I was looking at his numbers, he's given up like 4 more goals in like 5 straight games or 4 straight games.
This is a flame spot. It depends on whether you can trust the Flames. That's really what it comes down to on this one. They won. Did the Flames beat the Blackhawks the last game they played, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, and they had a shitty road trip, and now they're going home to play an Islanders team that just barely beat the Edmonton Oilers. Such a flame spot.
But you also have the, which has been his system play, his team coming home off of a long road trip, right?
Well, it is. But when you come off a long road trip and you won the last game of that road trip and your road trip sucked, it's now
momentum.
Now the home team is got the advantage in that sense where they came home and they told their wives, fuck everything. We got a game coming up against the Islanders. The second game back, where whoever the Flames play, if they beat the Islanders, I'll fade the Flames. But here, you're supposed to take, and they did that last time too. I think they beat the Rangers 2-1, and they the last time they were on a long road trip, they lost just about every game. They beat the Rangers 2-1, and then they came home and beat like Anaheim or something like that the first game back. And I think you could see that here. But the difference is there's been a lot of talk about Anderson getting traded. They're selling off. Maybe that's not the difference. Maybe that's like, hey, we might as well just go and play, see what we can do at home here. I probably don't.
I like where Po Buddy's going with the Rittich saves prop. You got him.
Saves, I like. Rittich
You got
saves.
him playing his former team, and
I was going to say that.
Flames
Rittich
are good
over
at home.
saves is probably my favorite play on here. Whatever.
And I agree, Paul Buddy, with the Rangers Philly draw. Like, I feel like that's going to be a 3-3 overtime game. I don't see how the both teams don't get to 3 with Harrison and Quick in net.
You can take that. I would rather take the Flyers -1. Flyers -1 on that game. I just think the Flyers have more heart. Everybody has more heart than the Rangers right now. And I don't think that news really changes it. Like,
Blues won in a shootout versus the Lightning.
Okay. We probably didn't get Paul over shots.
We did not. He only had one.
Did get
just looking
Hofer
at
over
that.
saves though.
Yeah, way over.
Way over saves, yeah.
And it looks like, I think last night I said on the stream that my best overall bet for the whole stream was Saros and Blackwood saves. So I know Saros cashed. Hopefully we can get to Blackwood too. It's going to be difficult
I didn't take
being
Blackwood.
the team that's
I
leading.
took Saros, but I didn't take Blackwood.
So your thoughts, Adam, on this game? You have any thoughts?
Yeah, it's a tough game because Calgary obviously is one of those teams that just don't. I have this saying. I follow a guy who does a lot of DFS content, DJ Mitchell, who's awesome. He invited us to the tournament. He does a lot of things with puck luck, and him and Matt Moody do a lot of good things over there. So I use his term of donkey chuck. They literally just chuck everything on net. That's kind of like been their MO for a while now. Calgary at home, like you just said. It's just Riddick saves probably. But you also got to think like Dustin Wolf has not been the same. So if he's in net, like give me Matthew Schaefer point, give me his probably 3+ or 2+ and a point. It'll probably be like plus money, kind of like I did with Stone the other night. I think he's too involved in this offense not to play him for a point and a couple shots here and there. You had Louis Cavier, but for Chicago had 4 shots against them. So Calgary, obviously, you got to think these guys that are being traded. Like how much do they want to stick their leg out right now? And do they really want to break their leg? When they're trying to get traded to a contender. So when you think of like block shots coming from defensemen, that's kind of a thing. So I would say Matthew Schaefer shots probably 3+ B+ money or right around good money playable. Him for a point. And then like Emil Heineman, like he's been unbelievable the last couple of games. I know he didn't have like the best game last game, but I think they kind of stopped and played defense versus Edmonton that entire second and third period. And so I think if they get on the power play, he's on PP1. I think him for a goal probably be a nice little plus money. I think he's still on power play 1. And Anthony Duclair props are another one as well. You got to keep an eye on just because he's playing really good hockey right now. So and Calgary coming off that long road trip. I know they've got great history this year at least coming back and winning that first game back. But Islanders big win last game. I think they thrive off of that. Take advantage of a Calgary team. So to me, this is it seems like a Calgary spot, but I might dribble a little money on some Islanders money line.
I totally agree. But yeah, Reddit saves is definitely a lot.
I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Is there anything you like in here?
Good. I was going to say the same thing as Pole Body with that Riddich over saves. It's probably my favorite bet. I really think the Flames are going to win this game, but I mean, I really think you'd need to get a better price to bet it at the same time. -108.
Yeah. And it's just hard with Wolf in that. Like I said,
the spot is baked into the price.
Let me see how Wolf is fared versus the Isles.
I think the Flames are going to win this game, and I think they're going to win it convincingly. I really do.
3, 4,
I
5.
just coming off that Edmonton win for the Islanders, they're coming in satisfied, I think.
And maybe, well, I mean, I wonder what the team totals are going to be. Because, like, at that point, I mean, the over is only 5.5, and Wolf has given up four or more in 5 straight. It's like, how do you not take the over when Wolf has given up 4 or more in 5 straight?
Especially when the Islanders only scored 1 goal and won that game against Edmonton. So, I mean, and Edmonton really got goalied in that game. Sorokin played unreal, and they just kind of held on. And now they got Rittich in it. They should feel like they should be able to outshoot Calgary. They got Vancouver, the next night?
So DeBarris says, am I crazy for betting Avs live against Nashville? No, you're not crazy, and the Avs just scored. So it's now 3-4. So if you caught it when it was 4-2, great call on you. But I was going to say, you could probably even try to catch the 1.5 live if they were up by 2, but now they're only up by 1. So that 1.5, that plus 1.5 line is probably gone. But I could see Avs buzzing this whole period. I don't know what the live total is for the over third period because they already have one. But I would say if it's at like 2.5 still at a playable line, I could see another 2 goals coming. The Avs are going to try to score, and I'm sure they're going to pull a goalie as well. Avs don't want to lose to the Preds. They're going to do everything they can to win, even though they've struggled against them. They have not struggled against them at home, though. When I looked at this, they were like 4-0 at home. But overall, like the 2 teams have.
I wish I would have put more on the over in this game now. But looking back,
Marty Natchez.
I got 4-2 Flames here. I really think this is a bad spot for the Islanders. Except the Islanders have Vancouver the very next day, right? Or do they have one day off in that?
I think they have 1 day off.
They have 1 day off.
I don't think either one's on the front end of a back-to-back. Nope. They both play on Monday. So they have Sunday off. I think you take shot props for Calgary. I do like Matthew Schaefer with Adams on with shots or a point prop. I could see that happening. And maybe the total here.
I link to the over, yeah.
Rittich has been playing decent, but I think Calgary and like Wolf's been giving up goals, and so there's some books that still have it at 5.5. And if
I want to say that it gets rolling in the second period here. It's great. Second period over is what I'm feeling here because they're both coming back off of road trips. But it doesn't really. I don't mind the draw too. The draw seems like a pretty good bet.
I don't think I was looking at Crystal's messages. I don't know if she I wanted to see what she was on tonight, what she was playing. But if she tailed that shot on goal parlay I put out, it just cashed. As long as we don't get stat checked on McKinnon, he's got 4. But it was 1 unit to win 10. So hopefully that comes through. It'll turn our great night into an even better night. So, or anybody that's in my Discord that's on this live stream, if you tailed the plus 1,000 shot on goal prop in the Hard Rock, it looks like it just cashed. So
Nice.
Congrats. I've been on I think there was one like 2 weeks where I won like 30 or 40 units and just on a couple of parlays. And I think I'm currently on a like 0-9 run, 0-10 run. And I think 8 of those have lost by 1 shot, 1 point, or 1 assist. It's like been. So if this cashes, I'm just glad that we're back on the schneid.
Okay, I got it. I'm taking that Riddich over saves, and I'm taking the Flames first period money line.
You can probably look at what you looked at today about the first period saves for Riddich. That might be a good look as well.
First period saves. That was my favorite play today. I had 5 units on that. First period Riddich saves. I'm going to take at FanDuel. Yeah, that's a good one. I had 5 units on that play. And then I had the full game over saves too for 2 units. So made 7 units. After that, it didn't really matter what happened. I loved that play. Love.
Oh boy, my team's.
Anyways, let's go to the next. I think we got everything on here.
Yep.
Props wise, yeah. Let's just go to the next game, or we'll be here way too late. So, what's the next?
Nice, Crystal. Good cash. We got Seattle and Utah. Hey, T. Yeah, I can. Let me see if I can do that right now. So, my Discord's actually free at the moment. We've been free for a few months. So, if you want my official plays, you can. Let me see if I can post the link. But if you also too, and if you go to any of my social media, IG, X, Instagram, or I said IG and Instagram, YouTube. The link is in the description, and the link to the Discord's right there, and that's where you can get all my official plays. So yeah, just go to my X page, and right in my bio there, you'll see the link to the Discord, and just click on it there, and you can get right into the Discord, and then all my plays are posted in my channel. So if you have any questions, let me know. All right, we're gonna
McKinnon 4. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. That's what I just said. I have his 5 too, so hopefully that comes in as well.
That was a clean sweep for me then. My official plays. So that was huge.
Nice.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Yeah, right. Karen Radish for an assist was plus 100. Like, what are we doing? I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked really good. His shot was really good too. I think that was plus money, and that went way over.
Yeah, it was so funny. I had Radish 2+ shots and an assist, and a point. The last game they played, Tampa versus St. Louis, and it was in Tampa. And he got like 1 shot on goal early. It was the goal that it was the shot that he scored in, and then he had 9 other shot on goals attempted. It didn't get a single one. So I had a feeling he was going to come back strong tonight and get over that.
Yeah, like I don't know what's worse is like. I don't know what's worse is like taking a shot prop when somebody typically has like 6 or 7 attempts and they have like 10 and they didn't cash, or when somebody has a higher shot, total average, and they're not shooting at all and they're like behind, and it's like they're taking the day off, and it's like it's a scheduled loss for them or something. It really drives me nuts.
Yep.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. We got Seattle visiting the Life Center in Utah, 5 p.m. Eastern puck drop. Got Seattle visiting, like I said, plus 162. Huge dog here. Utah minus 196, a huge favorite. Over under is set at 6, slightly juiced to the under, minus 128. Seattle is 21-16-9 on the season, 11-9-4 on the road. We got Utah 24-20-4 on the season, 13-7-2 at home. Head to head between these two teams, they are, I'm sorry, not head to head between these two teams. As the Utah Mammoth, they are a dead 2-2. Utah's won the last two meetings between these two teams, and Utah has played them once already this season, back on December 12th in Utah, where Utah won 5-3. Seattle is 5-2-2-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. You got Seattle coming in on a 2-game losing streak, losing to the Devils 2-3 in overtime, and losing to Boston 2-4 in Boston. Utah is 6-3-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Utah coming in on a 2-game winning streak, winning 5 of the last 6. Most recently beating Dallas 2-1 at home. Utah, they are on the 5th game of a 6-game homestand, and they don't play again until the 21st against Philly at home. So they're going to have a huge break. I say huge break, but it's 3 days off right now with this condensed schedule. That's a huge break. And then you got Seattle. They are on the 5th game, final game of a 5-game road trip. Head back home to play Pittsburgh on Monday. Netminders. I mean, it could be Decord or Groovy. I think it was Decord last game. And like Jonathan said, unless it's a back-to-back, Utah had mentioned that they're always going to start Vejmelka. They'll never start Vitek Vanacek if it's a single game.
Grubauer
As
is what I got. And I
What's
think
that?
Utah's gonna ruin this game, but I don't like the number.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how you want to bet it. It's a terrible spot for Seattle.
Yeah, I think I just go back to Dylan Gunther, goal or power play point. I mean, the guy just is absolutely killing it. Like Seattle, Grubauer or Decor, they've kind of struggled as of late, saves wise, and they're kind of getting closer to the end of their road trip. I believe you just said, is that correct? Sorry, I was checking the
last game
play.
of a 5-game road trip.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
So I think they're getting closer to home. They're feeling like, hey, we want to win, but also like, I think
they're already
I think it's the Utah spot.
Yeah. They're already taking calls from the wives to what they're going to do when they get home and stuff like that. Well, it's
No
true.
doubt.
Wives, girlfriends.
Yeah. This is a Utah spot. Utah. What was the money line? Sorry,
It's like minus 190. That's the only thing I don't like. Hate when they're
Utah
huge
minus
favorites like
0.5 first period. Seattle already sucks at first periods. They play to the draw a lot if you want to take that split with and Utah plays to the draw in the first period a lot too, but home, what's Utah? 8-5-9. Yeah, if you play Utah first period puck line and draw first period, yeah, you probably end up. I mean, you're just asking Utah to not win or Seattle to not win the first period, and they've only won 2 all season first periods on the road. So I like Utah first period puck line. That's plus 140. I think Utah wins this game like by a lot as well. I think they win this hands down, regardless of who's in net. But I wouldn't mind the Grubauer over saves. I wouldn't mind that. I think Seattle's on their heels this whole game. Utah's on a heater right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up a little two-leg. Go ahead. I'm just looking up something real quick on my phone. Try to reduce the juice of that 190 money line.
Yeah. You know what you do is you just parlay it with Mikhail Sergachev 2+ shots. It's minus 145. He's at home.
Sergachev over shots is a guarantee.
Yeah, I'm actually typing that out right now to give it out at the Discord. The best price you can find right now is minus 145, and it won't be a playable line by morning. Everybody's going to be on that tomorrow.
That is an absolute must at home. You play that for sure. So you can play Sergachev over 1.5 shots. I don't like it as much in this game because I really think Utah is going to spank the Jesus out of Seattle here. This is a terrible spot for Seattle. It's just terrible. Team total over is Utah's been going over their team total as of late, right?
I would say the last couple games. I need to look that up, but I want to say at least the last couple games.
So if you're gonna do that, take like
looking it up right now for you.
Gunther goal or whatever on top of it or something like that. But
they've scored 4-2, 6-2. Both those losses or both those two games were versus the home against the Blue Jackets and the Stars last game. So yeah, I think we got 4-2, 6-2. Now we're up to 5. I think we're going to go back to the 4 or 5 in this game, so just to continue with the trend. So yeah, I'm there with you on Utah. If I just tried to put together a little like 2-leg, and that was Utah team total over 2.5 and Utah money line. That was a little too juicy still, minus 155. Maybe later on, try to see if there's another book that has it available, but too juicy for my liking.
Maybe a -1, so you get a push if it ends in overtime, but you can cut the juice that way.
Utah -1, yeah, I like that. Utah -1. -1. That'll cut the juice to about -120, something like that.
Yeah, I would say that's a kind of high number. So probably -120 is going to be the 3-way or the
Utah -1. That's what I like. I'm going to put 2 units on that.
I didn't realize that Calgary game was during the day. So what even worse of a spot is that? Come off a long road trip and you have to play a day game not even 2 days later.
Yeah,
that's just
But you're playing
these NHL
they're
schedule
playing a day game in front of all their family. Like their whole family's going to be. I'm telling you, man, that spot where you have a long losing streak, you win the last game on the road, and you come home. You're going. The Flames are going to bomb. The Flames are going to bomb in this game. They're going to bomb. They're going to go fucking nuts in this game. They got all their family behind them. We got a game tomorrow. Let's forget about everything. Honey, here's your flowers, whatever the fuck. Just leave me alone. We got to win this game tomorrow. Come watch the game. And then after the game, well, blah, blah, blah. The energy is going to be insane for the Flames in that game tomorrow. It's going to be insane. If they coming off a winning road trip, I would totally not be on the Flames here. I really think the Flames are going to win that game.
One thing to mention, I used to be a Coyotes fan, now a Utah fan, but One person that's always fared well against the Yotes, now Utah, is Jared McCann shots. So I'm going to look up his shot totals right now. So he's
And you
covered
gotta-
that in
You
7
gotta
of the last
remember,
8.
it's a shitty time for the Islanders too, not just for the Flames. It's a really shitty time for the Islanders. Yeah. A day
But
game, coming off of a big win off the Oilers, don't have as much practice time. Like, this is a really bad spot for the Islanders.
and he's had 4 or more in 4 of the last
The best I would
7.
do is a draw in that game, but I think the Flames win that game. I'm sticking to it. It's not a good time for the Islanders either to play a day game after what they played against the Oilers in the evening. Last game, barely won 1-0. Worked their ass off. Go to Calgary. Now you got to play during the day with all their family there and everything like that. Like, it's a bad spot.
Yeah. Gunther, I don't know if his shots are plus 130 tomorrow. But I could see McCann getting there, especially at plus 115. Like, that's good odds for.
I wouldn't take shots for anybody in that game.
Oh, hey, they got shots for
This
Butte.
Utah could be up like way big. Oh, we lost him again?
I think so. You know who I'm going to take? Oh, man, he's been shooting more on the road. They got Danielle Butte, 1.5 shots tomorrow on. They have a line for him, finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is he
he's covered
scoring?
that in 5, 10, 12, 14. 14 of 21 games. He's shooting more on the road, but he's covered, like at home, he's 70%. He's covered 7 of the last 10. On the road, he's covered 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's covered 7 of the last 10, 7 of the last 11. But yeah, Danny Butte, and it's plus 121.
Dan Butte. Okay. Cheeks.
Cheeks. That's his name, Cheats. Gotta have, if you got a last name that looks like butt, you gotta have a
Cheeks.
nickname is Cheeks.
Sure. Put that in.
I used to know all of the nicknames for all the Utah players. You got, I don't even remember a lot of them, but you got Keller. His is Kels, Kels. That's his nickname. And then you got Schmaltz is Schmaltzy. Vegmelka's Veggie. But yeah, that was a few years ago. I haven't looked into who's new other than Cheeks. So love that nickname for a guy that's Danielle Butt or Butte. I think it's pronounced Butte, right? Like Butte or But all right, well, hopefully we'll get Adam back. I'm gonna go ahead and you want to roll over to the next game here.
Yeah. Let's roll over to the next game. I'll see if I can get. I don't know what happened.
Florida and Washington. I know his Wi-Fi was being real sketch. So, all right, we got a
Florida
7.
versus Washington. Florida on the back to back,
Yeah,
and just got spanked all the shit.
and Washington squeaking out a win against somebody, right? No, they lost to San Jose. That's
Lost
right.
to San Jose 3-2.
Okay, we got Florida on the road as a dog on the back-to-back, plus 118. Washington, minus 142 at home as a favorite. Over-under is set at 5.5. Juice to the over at minus 120. Florida, 24, 19, and 3 on the season, 10 and 10 on the road. Washington, 24, 18, and 9 on the season, 14, 9, and 3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Florida's won 7 of the last 10 meetings, 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played twice this season. Both games were in Florida. Both games were won by Florida 6-3 and 5-3. Florida is 4-5-1 in their last 10. Six of those 10 have trended to the over. Florida is on the 6th game of a 6-game road trip. They did lose to Carolina today, 1-9. Got a complete ass whooping, in my opinion. Washington, 4-5-1 in the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Washington coming off of a 2-3 loss to San Jose at home. Washington, they are on the 3rd game, final game of a 3-game homestand. Look ahead spot for Washington as they go to play Colorado on Monday. Florida on the back half of a back-to-back. Like I said, they are on the 6th game of a 6-game road trip, and they head home to play San Jose on Monday.
There he is. Device is not connected.
Oh, it looks like it's thinking it may be his internet. Like I said, I think you said it
There
was
we
real
go.
windy.
Your internet went out, dude?
You guys can hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear you. So I wanted to get you because you're obviously on the Islanders in that Calgary game, right?
Yeah.
You're on the Islanders on that game. So I'm going to write
Yeah,
this down
for sure.
I understand why you would be coming off that road trip and stuff, but so we're on the opposite sides of that one. Islanders.
That's all right. That's why I like it. I like the little back and forth.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but this happened before with Calgary too, and I've seen it happen so many times. Team wins the last game of a shitty road trip, and then they come back and win the next game at home, and then they go on a losing streak like a motherfucker after that. Especially if they're a bad team like the Flames.
Right.
So,
Dude, I'm just like
True.
the Flames gonna do it like they did on the Discovery Channel.
So it looks like we're gonna have Daniil Tarasov, right? Because we got gonna do it like they do it on the Discovery
Tarasov,
Channel. So yeah, it's we're not gonna have Marchand back tomorrow. He is not due to return until the 19th. It's
what's
gonna
going
be
on with
Tarasov.
Again, go ahead. Do your
Uh,
lay of the land. Don't listen to my bullshit.
oh, no, we already did the lay of the land. I was getting into the netminders.
Well, okay. I mean,
you're-
is Wilson ever going to be back? What's going on with Wilson?
Mr. Wilson.
He was questionable. He did a warm ups. I'm pretty sure he's back tomorrow.
Yeah, it says it's going to be deemed as a game time call for Saturday. We got Wilson is considered a game time decision for Saturday's game against the Panthers. Tyreek of the Monumental Sports Network reports. So it does show him projected to return tomorrow, but it's a game time decision. I would say, I know Florida's on the back-to-back. I know they're going to have Tarasov in net. I'll look at Tarasov's numbers here in a minute. But if Wilson's not playing, I did this against San Jose. I said if Wilson's not playing, I'm taking San Jose. I think if Wilson's not playing, I'm taking Florida on the back-to-back with Tarasov in net. I don't know
This
if
is
I'll
the
get
game.
there.
This is the game he probably circled and said, I want to come back and play against these guys. You know, I think with a physical, mentality that he always brings to the ice, I think this is a game he circled to play. So I think he's back tomorrow. He was questionable. He probably could have played last game. I think he's been ready to go. I think for maybe like a couple games, but I think they just said, hey, give yourself a little break and come back for Florida. So I think he's back tomorrow. I think he's in a great opportunity, a great spot for a point shots. And then Chicker back. He was back last game as well. So our last couple games. So yeah, they're back to their shooting ways against Tarasov, who's not the greatest. So Yeah, this is a Washington team total. My parlay with them in regulation, almost, or just play them in regulation by himself. Florida coming off this ugly game tonight.
Yeah, if he's back, there's no way I'm taking Florida. Wilson's a dog, man.
I'm taking the over.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
Tarasov.
that. I like
mean,
the look a lot.
Over
5.5.
minus 130. Give me the over.
Yeah.
I got to agree.
That'll be probably 6 tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, look at the
Is it
last
6-3 now?
four.
Predators?
Is that what it is?
I think Capitals
They said 5-3, and then they just
Yeah, it
set
is
another
6-3.
goal by Stamkos.
6-3.
McKinney gets your 5.
I'm just about to look.
No,
he's still at 4. Still at 4 with
crazy.
2.5 minutes left. And
What
the
were you saying,
crazy
Pearlo?
part
Sorry.
is McKinnon probably thinks he can still win.
That's true.
Go ahead, Pearlo. What were you saying?
I would have to take the Capitals too here with everybody.
Yeah.
Stuff. Minus 135. I don't mind that, but my favorite bet's going to be the over. I could see the Washington team total over.
Yeah, just take.
I would like it more if Florida didn't get their ass absolutely kicked by Carolina. I would like it more.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, Florida's going to come out. It's got to come out correct here after that game. And Washington hasn't been in good form. So
Thompson's given up 15 goals in the last 4 games versus Florida. So there's a case right there for your over. And then looking on the other side, let's look at Tarasov.
I need one more shot from Garland. Garland does have one shot. That was my second best bet today. Garland over 1.5 shots.
If the period hasn't started yet, on FanDuel they offer the live props for like shots on goal per period. There's a lot of value. There's a lot of value on Anaheim, like Jackson Lacombe plus money. I think he had four shot attempts in the first period, only had 1 on goal. But Quentin Byfield obviously is a man possessed tonight. He's got a great look. Cutter Gauthier got benched for pretty much the entire first period. He whiffed on a shot, which led to a goal. He only played like 4 minutes. 2 of those minutes were on the power play. So just kind of keep that in mind. I was looking, and I was like, oh, yep, he just got benched. And then they had a power play at the end of the period. They brought it back in 7-3. Preds, insane. Real quick, just one other thing to add to your over. Look here too. Over the last 3 weeks, the Washington Capitals and the Florida Panthers are first and fourth. I'm sorry, in allowing penalties allowed over the last 3 weeks. Washington's number 1. They have given up 37 power play opportunities, and Florida is tied for third at 35. So both these power plays could definitely chip in with a couple power play goals there too. So kind of give you a heads up, and I kind of like that over as well.
Nice. It feels like 5-3, 5-2 Washington in this game, something like that.
If you, I got Washington, one more stat. Tarasov versus Washington. He's given up 16 goals in his last 3 games versus Washington. So there's another case for your over 5.5. Both are averaging just under 3 goals allowed currently in their last 10, but head-to-head history between these two teams. He's let up 3, 7, and 6 in his last 3 starts versus Washington. 2 of those were with the Blue Jackets, so totally different defense playing in front of them, but that last one gave up 3. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. I'm going to miss the Blackwood saves by a shot. He's got 23 right
No.
now. And you got the Avalanche on a power play. So hopefully I can at least get McKinnon shots.
There you go.
There's only 40 seconds left in the power. Nashville shoots, misses net. Come on, 30 seconds. Oh, then you know what that is? That's just a dump. They're dumping. It's probably
Yeah, it's
icing.
probably but there's no icing, so it doesn't help us, unfortunately. Yeah, and Parker
Oh,
Kelly's
that's
on the
right.
power play, so I don't think McKinnon's even on the ice.
Oh. Boo. Let's get a dirty shot here.
Oh, Cutter Gauthier, of course. I love it. God, I love that, man. I need one more in the first. It gets me the first one in the second. That's all right.
Gauthier scored?
Mm-hmm.
No, just a shot on goal. I had him for a shot on goal.
Oh.
I had him for 2 shots on goal in the first period at plus 300. He had the first one of the game at like 2 minutes into the game, and then couldn't give me another one throughout the first period. But he just had one early in the second. All good.
So you couldn't get McKinnon 5 shots, but you got fucking Malinsky 5 shots.
Yeah,
you
right.
got Ross Colton 5 shots. Manson 4 shots. Oh well. At least I cashed my 10 unit play. It makes me super green on the day. I'll take that any day of the week.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm already super green, so whatever happens here don't matter. Got my 2 best bets.
We got anything else to mention in this Florida
I'm
Washington
just
game
looking at
besides?
second period possibilities for Washington here. If I remember, because Florida is probably in their toughest. They played in Carolina, and then they lost 6-1, coming in depressed. Gonna try to come out hard here, 10-7.
You probably just take both team totals. Take the 3.5, and Florida's going to be 2.5, right? After only scoring 1 goal in this game tonight.
Capitals minus 0.5, 2P plus 155. And Capitals money line and over. The biggest bet is over 5.5. Though I think this is no. I don't care who's in that.
Yeah, I mean the last four meetings, including bull times this year so far, it's gone way over 5-3 and 6-3 in the first 2
I was
meetings
gonna say
this year.
Just bet 6-3.
And then
on
2
both
of the last 2 meetings last year, it was 6-3 and 6-3 there. So yeah, this is definitely a over game for sure. Just wish Florida
and those are
I had like. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, in all of those games were probably. Well, I mean, Washington's has the better of their netminder right now, but like those other games, it was probably Bobby starting, right?
With
it's
Bobby,
not even Tarasov. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next game.
We'll get into props on that tomorrow, or just check in tomorrow because there's not really a whole lot of props up for Florida because they're on the back-to-back and they just finished. So
yeah, Wilson over shots if he's playing, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Wilson, like Adam said, Wilson everything, point, maybe goal and assist, split it between a unit or whatever you bet on, a goal and an assist. So we got the Blue Jackets visiting the Pittsburgh Penguins. Boy, this is going to be... Don't know which way to go on this one. Got the coach bump still active.
Over.
All right, we got Columbus on the road as a dog, plus 112. Pittsburgh at home as a favorite, minus 134. Over under is set at 6. Slightly juiced to the over, minus 114. Columbus 21, 19, and 7 on the season. 10, 12, and 3 on the road. Pittsburgh 22 and 14 on the season, and 10 and 11, 7, and 6 at home. In the last 10 head-to-head meetings, Pittsburgh has won 6 of those 10, 9 of the last 10 have trended to the over. That's a good case for your over right there. Columbus, 5-4-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Columbus coming off of a 3-game winning streak, beating Utah at home, Utah on the road, Calgary at home, and Vancouver at home 4-1. Pittsburgh 7-2-0-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Pittsburgh, they are on a 1-game winning streak after breaking a 3-game losing streak when they beat Philadelphia at home 6-3. This is the last game of a 3-game homestand for Pittsburgh as they head out onto the road and play Seattle on Monday. Columbus, they are on the first island game here. They just had a home game, playing this game in Pittsburgh, and then head back home to play Ottawa on Tuesday. Also, one thing to note, 4 of the last 6 have went to overtime between these two teams. Looks like it's going to be Greaves and Skinner in net, or at least that's who's projected. Let me check these other sites to see if they are projecting the same. Tomorrow. So the only one that has it different, which is usually the one that only has it different, is goalie post. They are showing Greaves as what the other two sites are, but they are projecting Arthur Shelov's in net. So I mean, it could be either one for Pittsburgh. I think it makes a difference. I think Jari's definitely a step above Shelov's. But I want to say Greaves has not been great as of late. Do you guys recall the same? I'll look up his numbers. Greaves as of late, he is 6-4 in his last 10, 2.42 goals allowed.
I think he's been pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, and 917 save percentage. One thing to note is he's given up 14 goals in the last 3 games versus Pittsburgh. He did give up 5 earlier this season on January 4th, which was almost 2 weeks ago. Overtime loss.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on this, Adam?
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm just placing a bet real quick.
No, you're good.
There we go.
You're all good.
Yeah, this is a Sidney Crosby game. This is a Zach Werenski game. Just take the 2, parlay their points, parlay their 2+ points. Sidney Crosby, I'm just looking at his game log versus Columbus. He owns Columbus. This has been an angle I've been attacking for years, and it's happened. His 2+ points. He's hit this in 2 games so far this year, and he's also hit this in 4 out of his last 5. So his 2+ points tomorrow was +175 on Bet365. I just placed that bet, and I parlayed them together. His 1+ point plus with Zach Werenski, 1+ point. You got that -115. Put that 2 units on that, and then I also just did a little like a quarter unit of both Sidney Crosby and Zach Werenski, 2+ points. This is an absolute a spot that I love for both players. Columbus playing really well. You got to go back to Ken Johnson again. Charlie Coyle, if you want to look for that, I think he's got a goal in 4 straight games now. This power play is absolutely clicking. And yep, Chinnikov, he's actually so he already played his revenge game back in Columbus, I believe on just a couple days ago, 12 days ago. So he's already had his revenge game. Actually, I think he was already on Pittsburgh at that time. I think he had a point or a couple shots, or whatever. So, but yeah, I love the over in this game. Like you kind of said, this series trend just trends to the over, and I don't see this stopping tomorrow, especially with Greaves kind of struggling versus Pittsburgh. Brian Rust is literally the engine that keeps Sidney Crosby going. You get Malcolm back on that top power play, so Yeah, this is a over game for sure.
Yeah, both him and going back to Rust, him and Raquel have been at least covering their three shots on goal last game, uh, and I was kind of mad. Both Crosby, Raquel, and Rust, their line was all 2.5. They were all playable lines, and all three of them covered. I did, and on this show, I gave out the night before. I gave out Crosby goal and Crosby assist. Goal was plus 150. Assist was minus 115. Both of those cashed. They had been on a hiatus. I'm looking at those numbers that you're just looking at right now too, and it's he's covered over 2.5 shots on goal in 11 of 14 games versus Columbus as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even his shot totals are great. But like you said, he's had 2 or more points in, what'd you say, 10 of 14 or something like that. It's astronomical.
Who's that? Crosby?
Yeah, Crosby. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking at
I'm just looking at the he's his full. Yeah, I'm looking at
10 of
he's got a
14.
point and pretty much. Yeah, it's insane. Just going back, I mean, there was
He's
a
got
time
2 points in 10 of
a
14.
couple years ago, back in 23, where it's just like Crosby's playing in Columbus, bet him. It's like now I wonder what his numbers. Obviously, they're still really good versus Greaves, but a lot of that is versus Merzlikins.
Yeah. Plus 165 is
Greaves is Godina. This coaching change is definitely awesome.
Yeah. What do you think about this game, Pearlo?
I'm chasing the coaching bump and going Jackets ML and over.
Yeah.
This one I had highlighted as.
I mean, 9-1 to the over is absolutely insane, and I think that's why you're seeing the slight juice on the over 6.5.
Yeah, over 6.5. Minus 118, and it's Shelov's in that, right?
So one goalie post is showing Shelovs, but the other 2 sites are showing Skinner.
Skinner. Yeah.
So Skinner's been playing great behind Pittsburgh since the trade.
I know, Pearlo, you play that.
What's that?
Pearlo, Sidney Crosby, 1+ goal and 1+ assist, 310 on Bet365 right now.
Oh,
yeah.
A goal and an assist parlayed?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you said
two...
that Columbus, for some reason, Crosby gets lots of points against Columbus for some reason.
Yeah, he's had 2+ in the last 10 of 14 games. 2 points. It's plus, what did you get it at, Adam? Plus what? Like 160 something?
I had it at plus 170.
That's great value.
Yeah, plus 170 for 2+ points for Crosby. I took Werenski 2+ points at plus 190. This guy he's playing 27 minutes a night. He's just, I mean, you got what's his name still hurt. You did have Cabranta coming back, but he's terrible.
Yeah, Bonus is going to keep on playing Werenski to death until he's some practice.
And Poe Buddy mentioned Kent Johnson. I know you were on him last time.
Kent Johnson,
Pearlo. And Adam said the same thing. And then you also got a Chinikov revenge game, Poe Buddy says. So that's another angle.
Yeah,
but
the Chinikov revenge game. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game for sure.
Yeah, this game is the one game that unfortunately I'll be at work all day tomorrow, but I like to record games. I'll be watching I mean, I have an ESPN Plus, so I'll probably get off at work tomorrow night and come home and be the idiot and literally just watch the condensed replay of
it's just a pure over-game draw too. 4 of the last 5 have been over.
Yeah, that's what I said. 4 of the last
draws.
Yeah, and 5 of the last 7 have all went to overtime. 3 of those into a shootout. So I don't know what the odds are to game to go to a shootout. That's probably pretty good odds. Probably looking at like plus 500 or something.
I'm just looking at this quickly. Over first period is pretty much every single game. I think.
Have a good evening, the Bears. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Kiki. Thank you for coming back. Swoops, I've seen you in before too as well. Thank you for returning. Um, looks like
Hey,
we are about halfway
top
through the
Bears.
slate. The Bears.
I'm a Bears fan.
Oh, they're still in, right?
Yeah,
I hope I think you
I'm
guys
I'm a
can probably
Bears
see
fan in
my.
Indiana now, so
I'm a
Yeah.
Broncos fan. I don't know if we're gonna beat the Bills tomorrow. I know we got the defense for it, but Josh Allen's just a fucking creature from a different planet, man. It's hard to bet against that guy. Swoops, it's my exact name, exotic
Yeah, I like
wagers
that.
with the
I
Z.
love that. I love the under in that game. The under in that game is so nice.
In the Bronco game, yeah.
Buffalo has no healthy wide receivers. They're going to run the ball, and I think the week off, unfortunately, is not going to be good for Denver's offense, which is already terrible. Sorry,
Yeah.
not terrible, but lackluster.
It's gonna be it's all gonna be hinged upon Bo Nix. If he can have a good game, it's gonna be a close game. You know
That's
you're
true.
gonna get a good game from Allen.
Yep,
You know the Denver defense is gonna show up.
for sure.
It's all based upon
Yep.
Denver's defense and offense and what they can do, in my opinion.
all right. Let's go to the next game. I think we got this one down. Johnson
Yeah.
over Dots. Okay.
Just a second, I'm typing in my YouTube page in the chat so people can tune in tomorrow on my page.
Oh yeah, right. Tomorrow, sure on yours.
Yeah, they were asking. Okay, the next game we got here is Montreal and Ottawa. Montreal is a dog. I'm already thinking Montreal, but we'll see. Let's see why they're the dog here. We got Montreal at Ottawa. All right, we got Montreal on the road as a dog, slight dog, plus 106. Ottawa at home as a favorite, minus 128. Over under is set at 6.5. Slightly juiced to the under, minus 118. Montreal, they are 26, 15, and 7 on the season, 13, 5, and 6 on the road. Ottawa is 22, 19, and 5 on the season, 11, 9, and 3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Ottawa has won 6 of the last 10. 8 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played twice this season. The first time in Montreal, where Montreal won 4-3 in overtime. Second time was on December 2nd in Montreal as well, where Ottawa won 5-2. Montreal, they are 6-3-1 in the last 10 games. Dead 500 to the over/under. Montreal is coming in on a 2-game losing streak. Most recently running into that train of Buffalo in Buffalo, where they lost 3-5. They also lost 2-3 in overtime in Washington. Ottawa is 4-6 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Ottawa on a 2-game winning streak, steamrolling over the shit Rangers 8-4 and barely beating Vancouver 2-1. You got Ottawa. They are on an island game here. They had a single game on the road to the Rangers that they won. They're back at home on Saturday to play Montreal. And then they head out to Detroit to play Detroit on Monday. Montreal, they are on a final game of a 3-game road trip. They do head back home to play Minnesota on Wednesday. So they get a couple days off here before they play again. The 20th is Wednesday, right? We got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yep, Wednesday. Montreal 2-game losing streak. Like I said, we also have over. If this go net minder, give me the over. We got the M&M show here. Montrable, Maryline. How do you take an under in that game? You just take the over 6.5. Montrable's been horrible. Maryline has been. He gave up 4 to the Rangers, where
Montembeau's
the
been
Rangers
better
don't
as of late.
score.
Montembeau's been better as of late, though. Stopped 3 of 42 and 2 of 27.
Let's see.
It's been better as of late. And this feels like a Montreal spot to me.
Yeah, I feel like it's a Montreal spot as well. It's just hard to get behind them with. Let's see. So Montrable in his last 10 games, he has 4-2-1 with 306 goals allowed and an 889 save percentage. I think he hasn't been bad. He just gives up an average of 3. It's usually what he gives. As far as Maryline, let's see what Maryline's look like in his last 10. Oh, excuse me. Just wait for this thing to load. Oh, here we go. Maryline, he is 4-5 in his last 10, 3.33 goals allowed, and an 861 save percentage. So, I mean, it's an over. I know that as of late, a lot haven't went over. We did have that one game earlier 2 days ago, which was an 8. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the Rangers game for Ottawa. I mean, 8-2 in the last 10, 5-2, 4-3, 5-2, 6-3, 5-2. 5 overs coming in between these two teams in the last 5.
See, Montreal totally deserved that win against Buffalo, though. That was the thing. They really played well. And the Washington game, that was actually a pretty hard-fought game.
Hey, Russell, thank you for
Ottawa's
tuning in.
on an island game, and they're going out west after this, right?
Who, Ottawa?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to Detroit on Monday.
Well, not really west, but then Detroit, Columbus, Nashville. Going out on the road after this.
I mean, I like Montreal in this spot, but I like the over too. I think there's going to be goals in this game. I know Montreal's been the better goalie as of late, but I think he gives up a couple to Ottawa. And then you had Maryline to give up 4 to the Rangers at home where they can't score.
Well, I definitely like the over. But if you like Montreal on the over, then you like Montreal team total over.
Russell likes the under here.
Oh, an Ottawa fan. Big Ottawa fan. Oh,
Thinks Maryline.
total over 3. 3.5 is plus 140.
For Montreal?
Yeah. So
Oh,
over
because they're
3
the
should
dog.
be about plus 110. Give me that. That's what I like in the spring.
You can get the flat 3 at a playable number if the 3.5 is that juiced, right?
I know. Flat 3 should be about plus 110, somewhere around there.
Let me look. I should have a line on that. Neither of these teams are on back-to-backs.
Did we lose our buddy again?
Yeah, I think his internet's been acting up. We'll see if he pops back in. Just keep checking the page. Make sure he's not in the he's in the chat, so maybe his internet's being fluky.
Pittsburgh, CBJ, both teams scored 2. I like that.
Over 3 is minus 112. Bet Rivers.
Minus 112, really? Is that juicy? I'm still going to take it. And I like the over. But I hesitate on the over when Russell, that dude knows his sends, man. He
Strome
knows
just scored for Anaheim.
Right on.
2-1. Jackson Lacombe and Bennett Seneca for a point.
Seneca assist. There we go. I had Seneca for assist.
So yeah, Montreal team total over Montreal money line. Team total over 3. Full game over 6.5. I got to start moving on some of this stuff we give out at night because I always pass up on it. Then I'm here every night saying, I gave you guys this, but I passed up on it. I gave you guys this, but I passed up on it.
I need
Lane
one.
Hunt said 1+ assist is a
Come
must
on,
play
man.
versus Ottawa PK. I agree, their PK is horrible. What else we like in this game?
Interesting that Russell likes the under in this game.
So Matthew Tkachuk has been shooting quite a bit as of late. He's covered 3 of the last 4. Line's always 3.5. He's had 7, 3, 4, and 6. Looking at the
I do like
games
that a lot. Kachuk over shots.
versus looking at his history versus Montreal, he's covered that in 6 of the last 10. So he's only 60%, but he has had 3 games where he's had 6, and he has had a game where he's had 12. And so the 4 games at home, he's had 4, 4, 6, and 12. Most recently, the 12 was back last season in April 13th, where he had 12 shots on goal on 15 attempts. And he's even money, plus 100. I think I might tail that. But also, who's also been solid as of late, it's probably going to be Juiced because he has been covering quite often, is our buddy frontline left winger. I think he plays is Caulfield. Let me see here.
Oh,
You know who
we got
also has been
Jonathan
covering?
Davis and Adam back.
Wow, that was a quick dinner. How was the steak?
Yeah.
Must have just
Choked
fallen
that
apart.
shit right back. Right on. Good for you.
That was good, baby.
Anaheim
Oh wow,
just
2-2.
2-2.
Anaheim just
Yeah.
scored, yeah.
Love it.
There goes more for the over.
So,
Yeah.
So
And the over in the game, yeah. Wash. How do you say that? Wash or wash it or what?
You say goal.
Is that yeah? But is that his first?
this is what you say.
Is that his
Goal.
first goal of his career?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, it is. Oh my god. I thought he'd already scored. He's an assist.
No.
Yeah, first career
That's his
goal.
first goal of his career. Good for him, man. Right on.
yeah, I kind of what I said in the chat. I just put them together on DraftKings. But both teams have scored 2+ goals in that Columbus Pittsburgh game, and then if you parlay that together with this Ottawa Montreal game, both
Yes.
teams have scored 2+ plus 108 on DraftKings. I think it's a good look. I think both those games soar
That's a
over.
great look.
Yeah.
So Dylan Cousins, it's juicy parlay piece. He's covered his over 1.5 shots line, 13 of the last 14 games versus Montreal. But like I said, it's juicy. It's like minus 190. But he also has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of those 14, he's had 3 or more goals or 3 or more shots in those. So that's something.
Yeah, Dylan Cousins for an assist is another good look too. He's playing really good hockey right now. I think he's been just being part of the offense. I think it's a great look. I love his shots too.
And another one is Noah Dobson. He's had 9. He's covered that in 9 of the last 10 games versus Ottawa. and he's a playable line at -120. So
So this is something I don't usually do until playoffs, but Noah Dobson for 2+ block shots or 2 or 3 block shots is in play versus Ottawa, a team that just donkey chucks, especially at home. I think he spun the top penalty kill as well, which is always something I look forward to. But he's back healthy, and he's always putting his body in front of the puck.
yeah, he's covered that 2.5 line in 6 of the last 7 games.
You're talking about
And
blocks?
blocks, over 2.5 blocks. He's had 6, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, and 4 in his last 7 games, and his over 2.5 block shots is +135.
I love
Oh
it.
wow!
I'm gonna place that right now.
Giddy up.
Yeah, or Giddy down him, right?
Yeah.
This is another game where I'm taking both teams to score a power play goal. Both these teams just have just really poor penalty kills, especially if we get obviously Montreal, when you have 3 goalies, you don't really have one goalie, and they just
Well,
I
actually,
think
they got rid of
yeah.
one.
Yeah, they just had one down today. I think I heard on the show. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think both these teams, both these power plays are just sitting at a really insane level right now. So, yeah, give me both teams to score power play goals. Pretty good look in this game as well.
What I've been doing with the power play is I try to target a guy on the power play who's got the best value.
JVR tonight.
Yeah, well, I had JVR tonight.
Yep.
I had JVR actually the game before,
Mhm.
and then and I did it with the Columbus guys because
Coyle.
I had Coyle, Johnson, and Marchenko.
Oh, nice.
And but let's just see, because Vancouver's a team. Their penalty kills one of the worst, if not the worst, in the league.
It's bad.
So
it's really bad.
Yeah. So I will take. Let's just see. To your point, Montreal has a power play goal in 2 of 3, and 4 of their last 10, and they've given up a power play goal only in 2 of 4 and 4 of 10. What about Ottawa?
And I think that's what he was saying too with the Lane Hudson 1+ assist. I guess I must play against an Ottawa PK. He put that in the
Yeah,
chat.
well, I can see that because Ottawa, my God, they gave up 1, 0, 2, and so they've given up 5 power play goals in the last 4 games. And they've given up a power play goal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 10, and 5 of the last 8. So
It's absurd.
there's a yard sale going on at Crypto right now. So Stahl was already, it was up to center ice. Yeah, I do like a Montreal power play goal for sure. I'd be more.
I could see that.
Huh. So Kemper just got a roughing penalty. And Dostal got
Kemper?
2 minutes to leave in the crease.
Oh, did they go back out at each other? Is that what they were doing?
No, but he left. I guess he must have crossed center ice. So he got 2. He got a minor for that.
I got to put that game on.
The stall over saves is looking really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to the next game. Oh, and as you were talking there, Kapanen over shots.
Amazing.
Too many M's here.
Okay.
Shots. As long as he's on that second line center spot, I think he can. He always gets. Yeah,
I've been parlaying Slavkovsky and Demidov because they're still getting plus money for a point parlay.
Don't mind that. The only thing I'm a little worried about is, like I said, Russell. He mentioned it here. He's heavy on the under in this game. When it comes to Ottawa, this guy is seldom wrong. Seldom wrong.
And
He
why we
says Ottawa's going to win, they're probably going to win. He's seldom wrong. Very good. He knows Ottawa inside now, and he's a good cap. He's a great capper too. So
My dog
why does he feel it's going to be an under?
I don't
He
know.
didn't.
I don't know.
He didn't say.
If you're still out there, Russell, tell me why you think it's going to be. I think
Oh, he
it's
said I'm
Like, I'm
not.
not.
it's a divisional game probably, and he thinks it's going to be super tight or whatever.
Well,
He
it's never
said I'm
stopped
not
him
heavy
before to
on
play
it.
over.
Oh, he's not heavy on it. Okay, he's not heavy.
He says
on
I'm not heavy on the under, but I do like it and would dabble on it. So he's probably just gonna sprinkle on it. It's a gut
Oh, okay.
probably for him.
By the way, Montreal has scored first in 7 of the last 9 games.
I could definitely see that. Montreal coming off of like this is the last game of a brutal road trip. Ottawa's on an island game where they got one game
Yeah.
and they're going out to like definitely. I like that. I'm gonna take that Montreal first goal, first period, and
The only
probably-
2 games they didn't score first, they were shut.
We're shut out.
first goal, and I'm gonna take the Canadians first period.
And then did you guys talk about the first period over at all?
No, but I could see it for sure.
Well,
You're cutting out a little bit, JD. I don't know if it's the
Oh.
Wi-Fi or cell service.
That's okay. Yeah. So let's
Hang
go
on.
to
Keeping
the
you-
next game. Let's go to the next game. Wow, it's 30.
Okay, we got Carolina in on the back end of a back-to-back visiting New Jersey. Still a 7 p.m. start time here on this slate. So
Freddie Anderson, baby.
Yep,
yes,
Freddie.
sir.
Freddie Anderson,
Oh.
baby.
there's only
Just
one
take
thing to
the
talk
over.
about: team total over.
Jack Hughes
Except it's
assist.
New Jersey doing the shooting. That's the problem.
You take Jack Hughes 2 points. He should be involved. All right, we got Carolina on the back end of a back-to-back. Slight favor on the road, -113. That tells you how bad New Jersey is. New Jersey at home, -106. Over/under is set at a flat 6. Slightly juiced to the under, -112. Carolina 29-15-4 on the season, 12-7-3 on the road. New Jersey 24-21-2 on the season, 12-8-2 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Carolina's won 7 of the last 10 meetings. They have played twice this season. First game was second game of the season, or the second day into the season. Might have been their first game. Carolina, where Carolina won 6-3. Second game was just almost 2 weeks ago, back on January 4th in New Jersey, where Carolina won 3-1. Carolina is 5-4-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Carolina coming off of a 9-1 win today versus Florida. New Jersey is 4-5-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. New Jersey coming in off an odd 2-game winning streak, most recently beating Seattle at home 3-2 in overtime. New Jersey is on the second game of a 2-game homestand as they travel out to Calgary to play Calgary on Monday. And like I said, Carolina is on the second game or back end of a back-to-back. They are on the road on this island game, and then we'll head back home to play Buffalo on Monday.
So the 3-1 game was a Bussy start. The 6-3 game was a Freddie start.
Yep.
Markstrom for the Devils.
So RotoWire is showing Markstrom. Left wing lock is showing Markstrom.
Ooh. Hang on, let me see what.
And we got Jake Allen showing on goalie post. What's funny is we've had a different goalie on goalie post on every game so far, but the other two have the same almost every time.
So I'm just gonna. I don't know if we have a number on this yet or not, but just wanted to kind of state my case for the Jack Hughes assist. I know I keep talking about it, but kind of somebody asked me the question, like, what is wrong with Jack Hughes? What's wrong with Jack Hughes the last couple of games? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, he's hurt. Like, he came back too quick. Like, he has an upper body injury. Like, he's just not shooting to shoot. So what is he doing? He's he's using his speed to set up players. And it's shown his last 4 games. He's got an assist in all 4 games. He's got 2 assists, 1 assist, 2 assists, 1 assist. So he's got 6 assists in his last 4 games. He's just setting up his teammates. And that's just something we can take advantage of. So probably at a good price against Freddie. Give me Jack Hughes assist. I might sprinkle a little 2+ assist here, especially with Carolina back-to-back. So just kind of my angle on that.
Maybe
trying to find an angle that
under shots too.
Yeah, he's only hit 4 once, and since he's been back, he's at 3, 3, 4, 3, and 2. Since actually he did hit 5 his 5th game back, but
Playing against
versus Carolina, who's pretty stingy.
Hughes under shots.
Don't hate that look too.
So Hughes is minus 118 for an assist at BetMGM, minus 115 at ESPN Bet.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on that. I'm gonna put that in right now.
And then based on Amanda Stein, who covers the Devils, who has the nicest writing of any media member in the world, I was looking at her Twitter feed. It indicates Markstrom was in the starter's net at practice today.
I got to play the over then.
I'm playing the team total over.
For sure.
For who?
I'm playing the Devils team total over for sure.
I'm just going to play over for the game. Markstrom sucks.
Well, actually, it's over. It's 5 and I saw 5.5.
Yeah, it's minus 140 though. Minus 1. What's the best price you see there?
Oh no, you know what? Well, Bet365 is minus 140. Everybody else is 6s.
6s.
Pearlo just doesn't want anything to do with New Jersey.
I don't want
So he's
anything
gonna
to do with New Jersey. No,
I know this.
I don't. I love Sheldon Keefe for how he supplies Hymes with all the products that he supplies him with. I love him for that. But as a coach, he's absolute ass. Just horrible. Horrible. You got to be the worst coach. Maybe one. They've got to be top 5 worst coaches that ever coached in the NHL. Got to be. It's terrible.
I'll take the guy in my market first.
Hiller is up there for sure. No doubt about it. He doesn't have the longevity of Sheldon. He doesn't have the reach around longevity of Sheldon. But he's
the only thing
he didn't get rehired. He got rehired. Sheldon Keefe got rehired.
So did Jim Hiller.
Was he a head coach before LA?
No, he was. They had the opportunity. He was named the interim head coach. He took over from McClellan.
Yeah.
And then they decided to give him a 4-year contract.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's definitely top end reach around material. But
wait, did my camera go off?
They're both really bad.
Yeah, you have it off, or at least it's turned off. When you said hold on,
it happens
when we were talking about the
time.
Wi-Fi,
you that, all of a sudden my camera will go off all the time.
That's so it's not even showing off on my phone.
I have no choice but to take the over.
Oh, there it is.
Like I think it shows over for series history too, doesn't it?
Well, no, because
The
maybe.
last game, though. Not. It's not like a big series.
Well, hang on. Let's see something here because
Carolina won 3-1, but it wasn't. Was it with
that
March?
was the Bussy game,
Yeah.
and that was Bussy and Allen in the
Right.
3-1.
Now you got Markstrom and Anderson. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't take an under. See,
No.
I can't take an under. There's no fucking way. And New Jersey's been fairly over, except for the last game against Seattle. Like, that's a good example. They should have smashed them. Carolina just won 9-1 against Florida, too, though. So they're coming in like so fat. It's freaking crazy. And you know how it usually is when you blow your wad.
Well, that was a big win. Like you're talking, like the potential for a letdown after finally, beating Florida after the two losses that
Yeah, I
they
know.
had against.
It's just the goal when a team usually scores like 9 the next game. It doesn't seem to go as well for them.
No, that's why. Like I'm just content to take the Devils team total over 2.5.
What's the price? What's the price on that?
That's a good question.
I thought it was 3.5.
How can it? Oh, I was assuming it would have been. I didn't even look.
That's not.
It's got to be 2.5 because the total's 6.
It's 2.5 minus. Yeah, 2.5 is crazy. 3 is minus 105 at Bet Rivers.
All right, I'll try it. I'll grit my teeth. Over 3.
The good thing is in the last 10 games, either team has gotten at least 3. So
yeah,
you're gonna cash one of them.
I'm just gonna
maybe push.
I'm gonna take the over. I think, yeah. Just gonna take the over.
Yeah, I like the over.
I don't mind Devils first period.
I mean, I'm just looking. If you look at like Freddie's last couple of games, lose 4-3, win 5-2, lose 5-3, lose 5-1, lose 5-2.
Yeah, absolutely. He's horrible. If it was any other team but New Jersey,
oh yeah,
I'd be like all over that bet. It's just because it's New Jersey. New Jersey does the stupidest shit. Like
they're kind of like Seattle of the East.
But they should. They're the LA of the East.
Oh, okay.
They're the LA of the East. Good team, bad coach, horrible coach. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be ready for this game. I don't know.
It's a good spot. I just think it's a good bet against spot against Carolina.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. It is definitely a New Jersey spot. No doubt about it. Absolutely. Island game. Jersey's got rest. I mean, they should come out balls out and be up 2-0 after the first.
But it is New Jersey.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It should be. But I'm gonna go with you on that team total over, because if there's one thing that I trust in more than even how is Anderson subs.
Yeah.
So I'll take that team total over 3. I agree with you. That's probably the best bet that you can do here.
So they've played 7 of their 7 back-to-backs, like the second half of a back-to-back for Carolina. 5 of the 7 have had at least 3 goals given up. 4 have had more than 3. So I just think at the worst you push on the 3.
Now I'm going to take the over 6 too.
Yeah.
Nisha's covered 8 of the last 9 versus Carolina.
What's that?
Nico Hischier has covered over 2.5 in 8 of the last 9 versus Carolina. 8 of the last 9 and 11 of the last 14. So that's pretty good and it's probably going to be plus money given that it's Carolina, but
Let's see if anything's posted.
on props.cast it shows it being projected at
I got
Props might not be
bet-
out because Carolina's on a back-to-back.
I'm at BetStamp, and it's plus 120, 130 at ESPN Bet, 125 at BetMGM, and yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's good value for.
yeah.
I know they've won 2 back-to-back games, and Jack Hughes's totals went down. It's at 2.5, but it's juiced way juiced to the over because his line's usually 3.5.
Yeah. So just stick with his assist, right?
Yep, just like Adam said, like
Yeah.
he's been.
Minus 115. Okay.
All right, let's go to the next game. Jarvis overshots too.
Oh, right. That
Jarvis,
one was scaring me early on, Perlo.
Yeah, I know, but you got to bet it. If it's 2.5 and it's a playable line, you got to play it. Just play it all year. You'll be up tons.
Minus 130 again.
Yeah,
Right,
you take
right
it.
now.
We always take it.
Yeah.
All right, we got Toronto visiting Winnipeg. Got Toronto on the road plus 104. Winnipeg at home as a favorite minus 125. Over under is set at 5.5 again for the Jets minus 122. Toronto 23-16-8 on the season, 7-11-3 on the road. Winnipeg 19-22-5 on the season, 11-9-3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Toronto has won 7 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played once this season back on January the 1st, New Year's Day in Toronto, where Toronto won 6-5 in a high scoring game.
They scored 5 unanswered goals in that game.
Wow. We got Toronto 6-1-3 in their last 10, dead 500 to the over-unders. Toronto coming in on a 2-game losing streak, losing to Utah in Utah 1-6, and then losing to Vegas when they had that game in the bag, and Vegas came back and beat them 6-5 in overtime.
It was a beautiful night at the Fort.
Oh, you were there. You were there, right?
Yes, I was. I had the worst. I had the bad beat of all bad beats.
What was that?
I had Dorofeev plus 1,000 for the Hattie on the live line. He scored, and then the goal got called back for offside.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That is a bad beat.
Yeah.
All right, you got Winnipeg 4-5-1 in the last 10. 7 of the 10 have trended to the over. Winnipeg's coming in on a 4-game winning streak, scoring 5, 4, 5, and 6 goals. Winnipeg, they're on an island game here, sandwiched between 2 road games. Just playing Minnesota yesterday and then traveling out to Chicago on Monday. Toronto, they are on the fourth and final game of a 4-game road trip, and they head back to home to play Minnesota on Monday. Netminders, we're probably going to get
Hildeby.
Hellebuck
And Hildeby.
and Hildeby.
Yeah. So the Leafs practiced in Vegas today, flew out today to Winnipeg. This is a huge revenge game for Winnipeg. Huge. After how they lost that game in Toronto.
Yeah, and I don't like
For sure.
I don't like to take a team that blew a lead and lost. So I'm taking the Jets minus 125.
Yeah. And
I don't like the spot for the Jets with that island at home, but the Jets are.
Yeah, but
they've got this game circled for sure.
Yeah, it's hockey night in Canada. It's not and it's major revenge. Yeah, and I don't know. Are we agreeing? Do we agree on the over as well with Winnipeg and Toronto? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't mind over 5.5.
I mean, Winnipeg has
Did
been.
Nylander practice today?
I don't know. I don't think.
I know he left the game.
Don't. Hang on. Let me see if.
Yeah, I'll see if there's any updates on my end too.
It sounded like he re-aggravated his groin injury.
I know he left the game.
Groin injury.
So
Yeah, no, it was
RotoWire,
groin.
RotoWire
Hymes
doesn't have
Yeah,
projected
that's the
until
one
the
they work.
19th. He's not projected until the 19th.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, just
So Anna Dua
Dua.
of Sport, yeah,
Yeah.
she said he is not expected to play Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Winnipeg. Nylander has felt this way before.
That's that game went to shit after he left for
Yeah.
Toronto. Well, I shouldn't say
And
went to shit.
he drives all the offense for that team.
You know what's weird is it always looks like he ain't doing shit, but somehow
doesn't
he's
do shit.
generating offense.
He's terrible. He generates offense though, and that's what he does.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody else has to work their balls off.
If-
he just waits for the puck.
You got Winnipeg
But
trending to the over, and then it's going to be
he's
Hildeby.
good.
So it's
He's very
he's played well though.
he has.
no Nylander. Max Domi's up on the top line with Matthews and McCann. Take McCann over shots or goal. Like I really like that guy.
Yeah, no, he looks
Or
good.
Something like that.
Matthews is feasted on
Yeah,
the
I
Jets.
really-
Matthews anytime goal. It's not going to be a great price, but he did score 3 on that New Year's Day game. He's got goals in 4 or 5 against Winnipeg, and I think it's even deep. I mean, I know his numbers were really good.
Matthews over shots would be probably a good idea, but I think Winnipeg wins this game and wins it going away.
He's
I
had
think-
5 shots on goal in back-to-back
I mean-
games in the last 2 versus Winnipeg.
Mm.
If
Yeah.
we love Winnipeg, if we like Winnipeg, and I think we like,
You're cutting in and
kinda
out
like
there.
we like the
Adam.
over. I mean, do we not just go back to Kyle Connor, derivative of their top line and their power play? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Sorry, we got
Yeah,
a C
it-
night here in St. Louis. My internet's going in and out.
you're good.
I follow for a point, maybe.
But yeah, Kyle Connor 2+ points. I'll probably be on.
I could see that. He's been doing good. You cut out for a second, and then you can't
Morrissey.
hear you, but we get what you're saying.
Morrissey over shots feels like a good
Looks like
spot.
JD dropped.
Yeah.
out,
Oh,
too.
that's right. They don't have.
Oh, they both
Winnipeg
dropped
doesn't
out.
have Pionk. They got that Solomonson kid, and that dude struggles up in the NHL right now. So, yeah, the over is a good bet. I would say the over is a good bet for sure. And I'll take the Jets.
Man, the Jets are really forcing me to take them after I said I wouldn't take them no more this year. I haven't
Take
taken them
Jets?
since, but
Plus
Yeah.
1.5 and over 5.5.
JD's in the backstage.
Oh, okay. And we lost.
Hey guys, I don't know what happened. It's crapped out. It's so weird.
Yeah, you were fine, and then it just all of a sudden just it didn't
Everything
look
went to
like
hell.
Sounds like my life.
it-
What other props you were talking about? Morrissey or something?
Morrissey maybe over shots. They got nobody
look
to
at
shoot
that.
him back there now that he's
Yeah.
the only one shooting back there now that Pionk is hurt. So it'll be
Can
all
continue to ride the. What about Taves? Continue to ride that train.
no. I'm not riding Taves anything. I love Taves, but
yeah, Morrissey's had over 1.5 and 4 the last 5.
Taves is on a point streak now or something.
Goal.
Oh,
He's-
really?
He scored in four straight, I think.
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? Why not?
You are correct. 4 straight.
I mean, if he's on 4 straight, he's on 4 straight. So.
As far as other props in here, we won't see. I do like the Matthews look that JD said.
Granlund got overs 1.5.
Oh, God bless him. I was just about to check.
It's my 5-unit play. I got 5-unit play. I had a 5-unit, a 5-unit, and a 3-unit today, and they all came in. So
Nice.
all the rest of it don't matter. Granlund was my favorite of the 5 units that I played. I almost put 7 on it. Really,
Yeah, my biggest play was the over in the Carolina game. Granlund was right behind.
yeah, I had Granlund. That was my favorite side play. Yeah,
Oh, good.
but I had, what did I have? What was my Saros over saves.
Oh,
And I had a 1.5 unit play
And
on
my favorite play was
Blackwood.
Bobrovsky over 9.5 saves first period.
mm.
That was my favorite play besides the Granlund play that I just took.
We feeling anything else? I mean, at 5.5, it's almost a must, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I just
put
think
on the
it's-
5.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some on the 5.5. I'm tempted for the first time this season to take Jets team total over. Actually,
I mean, look at the last 4 games: 6-5, 5-2, 6-4, 4-2.
yeah, but
And
I'm
that's
just gonna
6.
take the over. I'm
mean-
taking the Jets to win, so I might as well take the team total over 3 for the Jets.
Yeah, it's 8 straight overs for the Jets. And
Yeah.
8 straight overs.
Over 5.5. Yeah, they've opened it up.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's going to last for, but Leafs are going to come in tired, man. They played some.
I think they're shot like
They're shot like a son of a bitch right now.
I mean, you think about their travel, Colorado and Utah,
Colorado.
the elevation
Yeah.
games,
Then
they had the
Vegas.
and then this emotional loss. Oh, it was interesting to see Marner was hanging out with all of his buddies after the game last night.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm putting 2 units on the Jets here. This is just too much of a spot, and they're actually winning right now. So 2 units on the Jets. Team total over 3, over 5.5. That's what I'm going with here. And I like what our friend was saying for might as well take Connor over 1.5 points or whatever, because it's all going to go through that pretty much. Did he take off, I guess?
I don't know. I know he said that he was having a pretty bad storm in St. Louis of some sort. So
maybe just give up the ghost for a while. All right, let's go to the next game anyways.
got a 8 p.m. puck drop Eastern here. Boston visiting Chicago. Man, what a fucking shit show Chicago. I was on Chicago in that.
Yeah,
last game,
they're dead to me.
Yeah. I thought, if any spot was a good spot, that was a good spot against Calgary. And
Should have been.
anywho, all right, we got Boston as a favorite, minus 118 on the road. Chicago at home as the dog, minus 102. Over under is set at 6. Pretty much a pick 'em, minus 112 to the over. Boston 27-19-2 on the season, 10-11-1 on the road. Chicago 19-21-7 on the season, 10-11-4 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Boston has won 8 of the last 10 meetings. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played once this season on the second day of the NHL opening on October 9th in Boston, where Boston won 4-3 in overtime. Boston 7-2-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Boston coming in on a 5-game winning streak, also winning 7 of the last 8. Most recently beating Seattle 4-2 at home. Chicago 5-4-0-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the over. Chicago coming in on a 2-game losing streak, losing 2 of the last 3. Most recently losing to Calgary in their own barn 1-3. Chicago, they are on a 3rd game of a 4-game homestand where they play Winnipeg back at home on Monday. Boston, they are on the first game of a short 2-game road trip, and they do play Dallas on Tuesday in Dallas. Netminders for this game. Gonna get the Swayman. Swayman and Knight. They'll go back tonight. They got to go back tonight, right?
No, why?
I mean, I would say more so for him. Have some type of revenge game for himself. Although I don't know if he can do it against Boston. What are the Bruins here? I mean, the Bruins are a slight favorite on the road. They are almost a dead 500 on the road this season. Chicago's almost a dead 500 at home.
So I'm looking at Boston first period puck line. The Bruins are 9-0-2 in their last 11 in the first period, and Chicago's 0-7-6. You could also just take money line if you wanted it. Like it looks around -125 if you wanted to do that, but yeah. I mean Boston. That's just some pretty good numbers.
I'm trying to remember how Chicago was at one point in the season. They were either like not to give up a goal in the first period or to give up a goal in the first period.
Here, I
But
can tell you, I got it here.
with those metrics that JD's is giving me, it leans to them giving up a goal in the first period.
They
record.
did have a stretch. You're right at the beginning, middle of October, till the middle of November, where they only lost. They only trailed twice in the first period, and they had, let me see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they were 8 wins, 2 losses, and 7 draws. So
Yeah.
that was that at the beginning of the season. But this
Since
run
then,
right,
it's turned.
oh my! I mean, this run right now. These last 13 games, they don't have a lead. Now, 1, 5. Now, I will say they've had 7 of the of their 7 draws. Wait, I've got. You just see here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm sorry to do this to you guys. 6.
You're good.
6 of their last 7 draws that they've had have been 1-1.
Wow.
So they've either lost or their draws have been 1-1. Both teams to score.
I don't know if you said this to JD, but
Yeah.
Boston is the 6th best team in this season in the first period to score a goal.
Yeah.
Uh,
That I didn't say. Um,
and Chicago is 4th worst.
yeah. Well, I mean, that would go with the numbers that I just spewed out.
Right.
Let me just see one other thing.
This is a flaky game.
I mean, Chicago losing to Calgary, like that's a game that they should not lose.
Yeah. They're going on the road right after this, though? No, they play Winnipeg after this at home.
Yeah,
still.
at home.
Boston's on a big winning streak, right? 4-1, 4-1. Yeah, just give me Boston. First
I
game.
mean, I
got Dallas right after this. It's just a 2-game road trip.
I think I'm playing Boston first goal, first period. They've scored first, the Bruins, in eight of the last 10.
Yeah, that should be a playable line because Boston to score in the first period is heavily juiced. It's like minus 170. But if you take them for first goal, that'll definitely get you to a good playable line.
I mean, Chicago looked like absolute garbage that game. Just
Oh.
absolute garbage.
And they did score first that game against Calgary. That's the crazy thing.
So I mean, that's
They could be
That's
getting a
just to
little
say it's
big
not
in
gonna
their
happen.
head and just playing down to the competition, but they lost to Edmonton as well. They've lost 3 of the last 4. The only game they won was
Yeah, the
against,
Edmonton game, they didn't have Bedard. Just if that.
the only game they won that was against Nashville, and they were outshot 36-21.
Yeah.
So, like, if the goaltender's not playing top notch, it
Yeah.
seems they're not winning shit right now.
Right. Right.
Adam says Charlie McAvoy 1+ assists. He's got
Yeah,
an
he
apple and
screwed
7
me
the last
he
8.
screwed me the last game.
And he said, yeah, it is his internet. That's why he's just gonna stick to the chat. He also said Granlund just got his 3rd shot if anybody was taking over 2.5.
5-game winning streak for at home. Yeah, I mean,
For me, it's Boston or
Boston should
nobody.
be
I mean,
smacking
Chicago
their
looked
lips.
absolutely dog shit in that game.
Boston should be smacking their lips in this game too. The reason why Boston does well is they generally play the same way every time, whether they win or lose. Like, they don't really play. They either get burnt out or
Yeah.
they play hard every single game. That's one thing you got to say. Sturm has those guys playing hard every game. And
Their second line has been money with Middlestad, Zaka, and Arvidsson, by the way.
You think there's any reason to see Corpusalo here?
Sure, why not?
Could be.
I
He hasn't
could
played
see that too.
because I'm.
He played on January 11th against Pittsburgh and actually got the win. Shut him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got
Swayman's played
Dallas,
2 back-to-back.
Vegas, and Montreal coming up, so this would probably be the spot.
Wait, say that once more, Pearlo?
They have Boston has Dallas next. They're
Yeah.
gonna play Swayman there. Then they come home and play Vegas, and then they play Montreal. So you're right, it's probably a Corpusalo spot.
I mean, you would think against, if
Yeah.
wouldn't shock me. Corpusalo, so he's won his last 2, the 1-0 game. So yeah, his last 2 games have been Pittsburgh and Calgary.
Yeah, it's probably here.
Yeah, he's let up 1 goal in 2 games.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you just ride with Boston and Corpusalo. He's been solid and
Well, against the weaker teams, because I'm looking at his games before that, and he got touched up for 4 by Buffalo, or at least 3. Lost 6-2 to Ottawa. He lost only won 6-3 against Winnipeg, and 5-2 St. Louis. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. I just think Boston. To me, Boston's the play, and I agree with Adam about. I mean, I'm just pissed that McAvoy didn't get me an assist in that Seattle game, but he's been hot, and the middle stat Zaka, Arvidsson line has been it's been doing well, and you're going to get plus money if you want to do some sort of line stack.
I also like what he said there with Boston can't stay out of the box and maybe taking Tyler Bertuzzi for a goal or taking him in some type of fashion if Boston's going to be on the PK a lot. Bertuzzi definitely thrives on the power play. Maybe his shots too. I know his line's usually setting at 1.5. Let me see if I can see some props in this game real quick.
I only need one more shot from LA to get the over saves for Dostal.
All right.
And I should leave it up to LA to not get a shot for the next 11 minutes. But
You so
No.
unlike them.
yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah, I got Bruins first period, first goal, first period,
Wow.
ML first period. I'm going to put a little bit on the puck line at plus 165.
Yeah, Boston's power play or PK is so they gave up 2 to Seattle. They went 2 games without giving up a goal, then 1, then 0, 3, 1. So they've given up in the last 9 games 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of the last 9. It looks like they've given up a power play goal.
Should we not be looking at the over first period for Chicago after that Calgary freaking debacle? Should be coming out hard here.
I mean, holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 9-2 to the first period over. And even in the Calgary game, that was a first period over.
Yeah, I'll take that too. I'll take that. I'll put half a unit on that, and then I'll split up a unit on all the other bets I just said. As far as props, we'll get to that some other time. I think we've got this one nailed, don't we? What are the
Yeah,
I like
and then-
the Bertuzzi or power play goal angle for Chicago.
So Bertuzzi, let's see. He's covered his over 2.5 shots on goal, which his line's usually 1.5. So this correlates to him shooting a lot more. His line is now 2.5, and he's covered that 2.5 of 7 in the last 8. But you also got to be mindful of a lot of those games were the Bedardless games, so he was having to be a lot more active in those games. But he's covered that in 50% of the last games versus Boston, but he's went the last 3 games not covering over 2.5. But before that, he had covered 5 of 6.
Okay.
So
boring bet says that Boston great to first period over Chicago is mid. I'm just
Well,
contextually
Boston's hitting 10 of 15. Chicago's hitting 9 of 11.
yeah, it's pretty good. And after
I
that
like the-
Calgary game, you got to figure they're going to come correct in this first period. But I don't know. We'll see. A bunch of kids.
Yeah. Maybe you just take both teams to score first period and hope that Chicago can bounce back. But I like the look that JD had with the Boston first goal first period.
Oh my God! Look at Chicago. Chicago has scored a power play goal. Oh yeah, you got to definitely grab someone from Boston. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have not scored. They didn't score a power play goal in the last 2, but they've scored a power play goal in 6 of the last 8. Chicago. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. I'm sorry, 6 of 9. They have a power play goal.
Yeah, those are hard numbers not to.
So, I'm going to take a look tomorrow when I get the media notes, and it gives you all the power play point leaders. And then I'm going to match that up with, I'll put that into the Ice Guys chat. If you guys going to be on that?
Yeah.
Pearlo is. Yeah.
You won't?
No.
You're not on the Ice Guys chat?
Mm-mm. I don't have
I'll
a.
get that taken care of tomorrow. The fuck? How are you?
No. But no. Like
I'm
not
good.
on the. But what about like just on the show?
Oh yeah, definitely
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Okay, I'll put it into the show.
Okay.
That's what I
I'm
mean.
talking about the group.
Yeah, no, I'll put it into the show.
No, I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, and then like the McAvoy too, over 1.5 shots. He's covered that in 83% of the games versus Chicago. So he's covered that in 5 of the last 6. And here are these numbers on shots on goal: 6, 3, 1, 6, 2, and 5. It looks like his line's going to be over 1.5. And it looks like it's going to be projected to be
Who's his McAvoy?
Minus 120, McAvoy. Minus 120 looks like what
Yeah,
he
they're
has.
showing minus 120 at BetMGM, ESPN.
Yeah, as of late, I mean, he hasn't had that great of stellar numbers, but as far as head-to-head meetings,
Mhm.
he's had huge shots on goal. But I mean, Chicago
Okay.
hasn't been great in the last few years, so I agree. I get the shot volume being increased.
Okay.
We want to go to the next.
Sure.
All right, we got Edmonton at Vancouver. If Vancouver wins this, I'll tell you what. I mean, it would be very likely, like Oilers to come in here and lose this one.
Yeah,
You got-
I think that I know I think they're going to come out flying after being blanked.
Yeah, by the Isles. All right, we got Edmonton on the road, huge favorite, minus 176. Vancouver at home, pretty big dog, plus 146. Over under is set at 6.5. Pretty much a pick 'em, slightly juiced to the over, minus 112. Edmonton 23-17-8 on the season, 12-11-4 on the road. Vancouver is 16-26-5 on the season, 4-12-3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Edmonton's won 6 of the last 10 meetings. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played twice this season, back in Edmonton on October 8th, where the Oilers won 3-1. And then back on October 26th in Vancouver, where Vancouver won 4-3 in overtime. Edmonton is 4-1-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Edmonton's coming in off of a 2-game losing streak, losing to Nashville in Nashville 3-4, and then losing to the Isles in a low scoring event, getting shut out 1-0. Vancouver is 1-7-1-1 in their last 10, dead 500 to the over-unders. Vancouver coming in off of a 9-game losing streak, most recently losing to Columbus on the road 1-4. This is also Vancouver's first game home off of a 6-game road trip. They will be at home for the next few games, and they play the Isles at home, back at home on Monday. Edmonton, they are on the second game of a long homestand, and they play. Oh, Edmonton's on the front half of a back-to-back in this game.
Yeah, they got St. Louis on Sunday.
And they got St. Louis on Sunday. That is correct. So, netminders, who are we going to get first? Projected showing Jari. Who's Edmonton's
Ingram.
backup? Ingram. Did Ingram play last game? He did, right? Or was it Jari? It was Ingram against the Isles.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait, no, they have 3 goalies.
Yeah, they still got Pickard.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could see him playing Pickard here against Vancouver. Pickard hasn't played since the 8th of January.
It's not going to, well, put it this way, it's going to be Jari or it's going to be Pickard because they don't play goalies. Well, I shouldn't say it. They did allow Ingram to play.
Oh, the
consecutive
back-to-back
games.
there, yeah. Between
like
LA and
Chicago. Yeah, I'm not even going to guess. Hang on, let me see what's Bob.
This is such an Oilers spot. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Edmonton team total.
Yeah.
Vancouver's given up 4 more in 10 of their last 13.
Yeah.
They just-
First Edmonton first period puck line.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be Lankinen, right? More than
it could be
likely.
Topolito.
Yeah, you're right. It could be. Let him take the fucking beating of the rubber.
I mean, he's been all right. He hasn't been. Okay, so nothing there. Practice. Yeah, okay. I was just trying to see if there's anything from any of the Edmonton broadcasters because they're usually pretty good about. I don't think the Oilers. I think the Oilers must have had the day off because there's everything's after from last. So wait a minute. I think we may have a little more incentive for Edmonton.
LA just got the shot right now.
Nice.
It took them that long. It took them
Wow.
5 minutes to get a shot on goal.
Oh,
It's Oilers everything. And
yeah.
if the Oilers fuck this up, well, whatever. It's the Oilers.
Yeah.
They
By the way, Sunday, mark it in your notebook is Ryan Nugent Hopkins' 1,000th game.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'll be on Nugent Hopkins props.
I'll take McDavid over 1.5 points.
Yeah.
So you got if you're looking for anybody on the other side specifically, if we get the lesser of the netminder for Edmonton too, Brock Besser has been.
Oh, he's been an Edmonton killer, hasn't he?
He has. He's got 7 points in the last 4 games versus Edmonton, and his point is even money -105.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything on Vancouver side here. Edmonton wins. If Edmonton doesn't win this like 6-0, then I mean they should
He's also
blow them out of the water after getting shut out by the Islanders here. Like this should be just absolute destruction by the Oilers. Should be.
he's had a point in at least there's 11 of the last 16 games, but he's had a few multi-point games as well.
And
I guess
eight of the Canucks' last 11 losses have been by at least 2 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even mind Oilers puck line in regulation.
And I don't think they shut him out, but it's definitely puck line win for sure, probably.
I actually may add Vancouver to
Oilers -1.
oh, wait a minute, did Anaheim just score?
Oilers
was that a
Let me
replay?
see.
I think
No,
it may have been a replay.
No, it was a replay.
it was Killorn.
Oh, yeah,
Killorn
right.
had the last shot on goal, and
Yeah, no. They were showing something from earlier in the
okay.
game.
I hate that when you look over to the TV and it's like a highlight, and you're thinking it's live or they're showing you a replay of what just happened.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put Vancouver. I was talking about that. I'm gonna maybe just put Vancouver in team total under 3.5 with somebody like Calgary or Seattle in a parlay. They can't
Yeah.
score.
I could see that. I just see destruction by the Oilers. And if they're not, then I mean it's just something the Oilers would do in this situation. Because
Adam-
the Oilers, but this is an absolute. This should be an absolute. Like I'll go Oilers over
Adam
1.5.
makes a great point as well. He just noted that Sherwood got hurt in the last game, and he's not due to return until the 19th. And he's been a huge offensive generator for them as well.
Yeah, Oilers team total over 1.5 first
My
period.
audio
second
just
period.
went to crap.
Oilers.
Yours?
I'm gonna have to
team
log out and
total
log
over.
back in. I'll be backstage
Oilers
in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oilers team total over first period, second period, puck line first period, puck line second period, team total over everything Oilers. And if they don't, well, you can bask in the hate that I have for the Oilers.
They really should stomp them.
They should stop the shit out of them. This isn't even a thing. This should be over before it gets started, pretty much.
It could be like that Winnipeg game where Comrie got stuck playing the back end, played both games with back to back, and it was 4-0 before the Jets could even.
That's what it should be.
Yeah.
No excuse here. No excuse. There's no excuse why the Oilers don't dummy the shit out of this team. Because it just takes McDavid and Draisaitl in this one.
Yeah.
They have nothing to stop them at all. But who's going to stop them? Kampf?
Right.
They got nothing to stop Draisaitl and McDavid in this game. If they can't dummy the hell out of, not even win. You can't winning in overtime here is a loss. You got to stomp the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. Oilers puck line first period, team total over first period, second period, over team total over. Oilers -1. That'll bring it up to a pretty good price.
Oh, at -1 for the game?
Yeah, for the game, yeah.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they don't.
Right.
The sad part about it is it wouldn't surprise me that they don't.
I know, but if you're that. Oh, by the way, do you know what team? Let me hang on before I ask you this question. I just want to make sure my numbers are correct. Come on.
Man, this LA team sucks, eh? Holy shit.
Oh, God. I'll tell you, after being in Vegas last night and watching that game, it was holy shit. The crap that I go watch in LA, it's disgusting. Do you know what team has the most wins in the Pacific Division?
Most wins in the Pacific Division?
Yeah.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Wow.
Seattle?
No, San Jose.
San Jose, okay. Yeah.
They've got 24.
That division is a garbage dump. If San Jose was in the Central or in any other division, they would not be doing as good as they are.
No, I know. And where's the other thing?
The Knights and the Oilers have 23, so they're only
right. But now Edmonton's played 2 more games than San Jose.
Yeah.
Where?
I mean,
I think a lot of it
that's
has
the
to
point.
do with the fact that those teams like the Oilers in Vegas and stuff know they're making the playoffs. So it's sort of like they're kind of coasting some games. They're not focused. Those guys they know they're making the playoffs.
Yeah.
They can turn it on at any time they want.
And I was told last night that it's going to really excite fans around the NHL, but William Karlsson's is done for the year, so there's going to be some LTIR space for Vegas.
Oh, yeah. I think that'll give them Anderson. They just got to figure out what to give to Calgary for it.
So here's another thing of why Macklin Celebrini to me is another reason that he's your MVP. If the Sharks make the playoffs right now, the Sharks are -20 goal differential, and Celebrini's a +14.
Wow. A lot of those goals don't happen when he's on the ice.
Well,
I mean, happen when they're
No,
on the ice.
Celebrini is, yeah. I mean, if you're talking about the true meaning and statement of what most valuable player is,
yeah,
he is definitely the most valuable player. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, they have scored 148 goals. He has been on the ice for he's got a point in 72 of them.
Yeah, Kucherov should have been there. What was it, 2 years ago when he had like
Yeah.
57% of the points of the whole
Not-
team or something like that? Like, it was like crazy.
It was insane. I mean, Pasta last year was at 47. Celebrini now is at 48.
Yeah, and he didn't win. I think they gave it to McDavid or Draisaitl or something.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that. He was absolutely no doubt about it the most valuable player to his team.
well, Kucherov led the league in scoring twice and still can't get.
Yeah, they just don't like Kucherov for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Mostly because he doesn't care about that stuff. I think that has a lot to do with it. But all right, let's move on to the next game.
I think
Who's
it's. Oh yeah.
Who's getting the OT winner in the Anaheim Knights game? Kings game, I mean.
Pick one from
I'll go with Cutter Gauthier. No, I'm taking Seneca for Anaheim.
shit, that's what I was going to
You can take it.
That's okay. No, I'll figure something.
Yeah, I'm thinking myself here.
I mean, the obvious one is
Kemper.
Kempe?
Kempe or Fiala. I mean, Fiala's had really good history versus them too.
Yeah.
It's got to be Cutter or Fiala.
Yeah. God, I hope Anaheim wins.
I'll take a look at it while you go to the next game.
Okay. I am down with that. We have Nashville and Vegas. Let me write that down. This is also a 10 p.m. Eastern start.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Nashville on the road as a huge dog, plus 202. Vegas, huge at home, minus 250. Over under is set at 6. Pretty much a pick 'em, slightly juiced to the under, minus 112. Nashville, 23, 20, and 4 on the season, 10, 10, and 2 on the road. Vegas, 23, 11, and 12 on the season, 11, 6, and 6 at home. Head to head between these two teams in the last 10 matchups, they are a dead 500. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. They have played once this season on New Year's Eve in Vegas, where Nashville won 4-2. So it's probably a revenge spot for Vegas.
Yeah.
That's probably why you're seeing the minus 250.
Well, they're in Colorado tonight. I think that's why we're seeing the minus.
Oh, that too. You are correct.
Yeah.
And they're also coming off of the huge win, right? Nashville, 7-3 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Nashville putting up a touchdown on the Colorado Avalanche tonight at home, at Nashville's home, their own barn. You got Vegas.
In Colorado they won.
Oh, so that's their first in regulation loss.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't even.
Yeah.
Yikes. And of all people, Nashville. Vegas, 6-3-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Vegas coming in on a 6-game winning streak. Last 2 games have went to overtime. Beat Toronto in overtime in the Fortress. Is that correct?
Yes, the Fortress.
6-5 in overtime. I think somebody helped me out with that last time because I was saying the Kingdom. And then you got LA. They beat LA in LA 3-2 in overtime. Yeah, Vegas, second game of a 3-game homestand where they play Philadelphia back at home on Monday. You got Nashville on the back end of a back-to-back. They go home and play Buffalo on Tuesday. That'll be a good Buffalo spot. Nashville coming. Well, I mean, they're going to play Vegas, but yeah, how do you play Vegas? Team total?
You're gonna get Annunen. It'll be Annunen and I have a feeling they're going to go back to Aiden Hill because Cassidy talked about how the guy he needs to get work after being gone for a couple of months. But so I think it's Hill and Annan tomorrow. Definitely Annan. I mean, Annan was the goalie in that New Year's Day game where Vegas went up 2-0 and then gave up 4 unanswered. It's a wild first period. There were 5 goals in the first.
And Annan's won his last 2 starts against Washington and the Rangers. I mean, the Rangers ain't much. Washington in their current form. Or I mean, this was 4 or 5 days ago, but they still really haven't been much.
I just think I don't know. To me, it's a big letdown game. Has the potential
For sure.
to be a letdown game.
For Nash.
And now you're coming, I just.
Golden Knights first period puck line.
Yeah.
Yep, that for sure. Coming off of that big emotional win against Colorado tonight. Putting up a touchdown.
Yeah.
And to a team that has not lost but had not lost in home regulation game.
Yeah.
What a way to lose it too.
Well, if you're going to lose, you might as well get blown out, right? They need that though. That's good. Like Colorado they need to be humbled.
Yeah, you don't want to be trying to be humbled in the playoffs.
Right.
Vegas is just coming off a pretty emotional game too.
We got a breakaway from Fiala was on a breakaway and they caught up
I
to
didn't
him.
say who I was going to score in overtime.
Doesn't matter. I'm seeing it's you guys are ahead of me.
It's going to shoot.
It's going to shootout.
Oh shit, it is. It just ended now. Fiala had that all by himself, but it took him a while to get his speed up and going. It was like he was maybe he's been on the ice for longer than a minute and a half or something. He looked totally gassed. They're gonna show it to you right now.
Oh God, I'm just watching it now.
It looked like he was gonna have a huge lead start.
Yeah.
Who's 25 for the Ducks? Whoever it is.
Minchikov? No, Minchikov's not 25.
I'm going to look at Annan over saves.
Yeah.
He's not going to get pulled.
No.
And Vegas will probably get a lot of shots on him in Nashville.
Yeah, it's a good one. Got to play Stone for a goal. 9 of 10.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I would look. I'm going to play Dorofeyev maybe for a goal and a power play point. I have a feeling Nashville may end up taking a lot of penalties. They just may be gassed. I could see a sloppy game from them. But I like the saves a lot. I think.
Yeah, Annan over saves, I think he's probably. And Vegas isn't a high volume shot team, but
they were against Toronto.
Annan's been playing well. Got to give it to him. And they're going to need him to play well in this one. So I would probably look at that. First period puck line for the Knights, maybe second period puck line, just like every single period puck line probably would be a good bet.
Because I have a feeling that just based upon if they can, I think they're going to try to I think they're going to try to collapse around Hill as much as possible.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, a team total over will be too juicy for the Golden Knights, so I'm just going to split it up between periods. Team total over 1.5 first period, like I like to do if I think it's going to be a blowout. Puck line first period, team total over 1.5 first period for Golden Knights, same as second period. If I play all of those, usually I end up green at the end of the game.
What are you saying? Vegas team total over 1.5 for both the first and the second?
Yep. Yeah.
What about one of your other favorite plays? Vegas third period puck line.
Third period too, yeah, because Vegas is a good third period team.
Yeah.
They may not get going till the third period.
But just the puck line, not the team total.
No, just the puck line. Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, just the puck line.
Where did
Play
Clark
all
get
those,
lucky
and
on
you'll
that one?
probably be green at the end of the game. Ooh, Granlund just about potted one there. Did Clark get over his shots today?
I don't know, but Clark barely got that puck in
Oh,
net.
wow.
Like
It did go in.
it just trailed in there late.
Yeah.
Did you see that, JD? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
I
man.
got Anaheim to win this game.
He's been really good in the shootout, too, for them. He's such a
He's such a good player, and they don't play him anymore.
no. They've. I've said, like, if I'm his agent, and when he goes to, he's an RFA.
Yeah,
I think I've said before, he should be getting Luke Hughes' contract.
oh yeah, for sure.
Oh God, Seneca,
Oh, I
Jesus,
saw that.
What
it's fucking filthy.
Oh, kid is so confident.
The oldest sounding 18-year-old you'll ever talk to.
And he's so confident.
Yeah.
It's just like you'd think he was playing in the league for 10 years. What a great pick.
Yeah.
Like people
Surprised a lot of people.
Well, he did get over his shots, Clark, today.
Nice.
Something to keep an eye on. He's been going over shots like crazy.
Well, because now they're letting him play. Like
Yeah.
they took the training wheels off him.
Yeah. Okay, so Ahonen over 20 over saves. Knights first period puck line over 1.5. Team total first period and second period puck line and third period puck line. That's what I'm going with. And team total over is too juicy. I don't know
Ducks
if you-
win. Ducks win. Love it.
Did
wait,
you
I'm
see
sorry.
that? You see
Ducks
that McTavish
win.
shot? The
Yeah.
McTavish shot? That was
Yeah.
nasty.
Ducks win.
Yes.
Excellent.
I
Perfect.
think I had
it
their
up.
team total over tonight. So wait a minute. I'm
I
sorry.
had the
I got
three,
first
I
period
had-
puck line.
I had the
Pearlo.
over 3. So
Pearlo. I had first period puck line, third period puck line, first period team total over 1.5, and second.
yep.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think that's what we were.
Just play all those and you'll probably be green at the end of the game rather than just taking the team total over at minus 140 or whatever it is. Or let's
Yeah.
not take the 4. That's the way I've been doing it for Colorado when I think they're going to spank someone, and I should do with, and I'll do it with the Edmonton Oilers too. All right, let's go to the next game. I got to go in here, unfortunately.
That's the last game.
Well, no,
Now,
Kings
what's
and
the last
Ducks.
game?
Oh,
We got the
you're right.
rematch.
The rematch,
You're right.
Kings and Ducks on the back-to-back.
Okay.
So Forsberg and Huso.
Yeah, just over. Like, we don't need to talk about this a long time. Over. You can get 6s. You can.
Yeah, I
get
mean there was no over tonight, right? So
Yeah, this is an over all day.
and they've both been trending to the over.
I see a 6 at BetMGM, but most places I'm showing 6.5.
Bet MGM, yeah. Over 6. I'm betting it right now. Putting 2 units on it.
Yeah, 7 of the last 10 have went to the over. Minus tonight.
Minus 125.
LA's going to be a slight dog on the back-to-back. Minus 105. Anaheim minus 114.
I'm not playing the side. Not to do it to side there.
Yeah, I mean if you can get that flat 6, I don't see why we just don't go with that and call it a day. You got a flat 6 at MGM at minus 110. That's great odds.
Who's
Like
it?
JD said.
Minus 110, yeah.
Minus 108 over on FanDuel.
Yeah, it's over. I don't even know how that's a thing. It won't be by the morning, that's for sure. There's no way. It's just because, like, people haven't realized it's going to be Huso versus Forsberg.
Yeah.
I would lean to the Kings here because of Huso, but I don't want to bet the Kings to do anything. So
No.
no. You want it over first period? I don't know. Could be a little bit slow starting. You could probably wait here. They're both coming back off, like they both have to travel, not far, but you know,
That's 45 minutes. It's
they both have to go travel, get set in their hotel, come back to this game. I could see it being a slow starting game. You could probably live bet the over at 5.5.
You can
kind
also.
of a, yeah, I will go ahead.
I was just gonna say you can also catch a minus 135 at Bet365 right now at over 5.5.
Oh,
If you don't want to take the flat 6.
I got to tell you, I think it's this is actually a kind of an annoying spot for the Kings because the Ducks will drive. They'll take the bus back to home, back to Anaheim tonight. The Kings will likely like get on a bus at around 11 a.m. or whatever, like in the morning. In the morning, take the bus, and then they're going to be at a hotel napping.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of it's almost that's a bit of it gets them out of their routine.
I'd only take the Ducks.
Yeah.
I'd only take the Ducks. I mean, I won't. I can't take
Oh,
LA.
you know what?
I just,
So what's your favorite play tomorrow?
God, I don't know.
I
The
said,
locked and,
I'm thinking Winnipeg.
lubed play of the day. Locked and lubed play of the day.
I'm between 2.
Okay.
I'm between Rittich saves and Sergachev over 1.5 shots.
Oh yeah. See, I've got some money in an account here at Circa, so I'm just trying to figure out what and they're limited. It's limited on what I think I can do.
I mean,
So I don't know. I
Montreal
was
money
thinking, do I
line.
just yeah.
You have to go through all the games to figure out what
I'm
else.
trying to think of and then I'm just trying to think, is there or do I do something? What about for the early games? So maybe Buffalo. I think I should put Buffalo in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Buffalo. I like the Jackets.
You like the Jackets to win?
Yeah,
Big revenge game for them.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
big bump and all that stuff. I like the over in that game.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm going to put Buffalo in. That hopefully, take some of that profit and roll it over.
First time I'll say all year, I really like the Jets.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the Jets tomorrow.
Yeah, and the Oilers.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to do Buffalo. I'll do some money. I'll do something on Buffalo and something on the Jets, and then I don't know. All right, guys.
You heading out? We're gonna clip this shit now.
Yeah, I think
All right.
I'm going to. I got to try to get to sleep because I got to start writing tomorrow morning early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to you, buddy. All right. Thanks for coming on, JD.
All right, thanks for having me as always. It's always
Yeah.
good talking these things out.
Love having
Yeah,
you.
everybody, make sure you go over if you're not following JD already. He is over on X at West Coast Hockey. Hockey is spelled HKY. Great person of multiple data, everything.
Check out his
great
Vissen
person.
stuff and Sirius Radio, right? You're on Sirius
Yeah.
Radio.
Serious? Yeah, right now every Monday at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific.
Right.
Nice.
Yes. I always forget when it is because I just listen to it all the time. So when you're on, it's like forget what day it is.
And then I'm on VEASAN tomorrow, I think like 11:30 a.m. Pacific.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
JD stuff is writing and everything. Guys, one of the finest in the land. Thank you for coming in, JD.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bud.
thanks, JD.
Guys. Always a
See you
pleasure
guys.
to catch up tomorrow.
All right,
All
man.
right.
All
We'll
right.
see you.
Late.
Okay, where are we starting, buddy?
We are starting with an ad. We're starting with an ad.
An ad? Oh, yes. Hymes body lube. It's the best. I've said it. Hymes body lube. They don't like that. I wanted to do that for the commercial. Hymes body lube. I don't know why I like that. But Hymes body lube, it's the best. Our cream pie selection is available at the Costco, in Canada there, at the Walmart. Don't forget you can pick it up at Walmart or wherever your cream pies are sold. Kroger, at Sobeys in Canada. I know you have the Sobeys there. You can go get it there and just ask for their cream pie section, and then go to that section and ask for Hymes body lube, and they will provide it for you. I like the Costco because I get vats of it. Go take the U-Haul down every Sunday, get myself a couple vats of my favorite. So anyways, anybody who comments in this comment section will get a vat of your favorite cream pie. Let's go. We'll go because Dre has been doing all the work the last couple days, pretty much. We'll go with the Bavarian cream. For a vat of Bavarian cream for anybody who comments in the comment section, and get those, do your finger Pilates, touch that like button, finger Pilates every day. Get your 14 naps in, and go over to Tony's Picks and donate to the Chaffity Fund there for I'll have a best bet right after this is over. You can hit that, cost you like $10 or something like that. So we can bring no chafing to all the lands in the universe. Okay, let's go to our first game.
First game on the slate, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Puck drop. We got Minnesota traveling to take on the Buffalo Sabres. Only play I have written down in this game is Buffalo team total over 3.5. I will look at props in the morning and drop anything I like. Given that it's a one-off early start, I'm probably going to have at least one play in this game so that we can get the day off started. So keep an eye on the Discord.
All right, I have Sabres money line, Benson over 1.5 shots, Luukkonen over saves, possibly depending on what the number is. Sabres first period puck line at +150, and Wild team total under 2.5 at +110. All right, next game.
We got the 1 p.m. puck drop. 30 minutes later, Eastern, we got the Rangers traveling to take on the Philadelphia Flyers. I have Philadelphia over 3.5 goals, and I have the over 6. I did like what I believe Adam was saying about taking 2 point props here. I could see Zegras and Zibanejad getting a point, so that might be a good 2-point parlay stack there. But the Rangers do play a little bit better at home. They are going to be facing Harrison, so I expect goals in this game.
Yeah, I got first period over, Flyers -1, team total over 3 for the Flyers -135. And over 3.5 at +120 or something like that, and the over 6 for the game. What's your next one?
We got the New York Islanders traveling to take on the Calgary Flames this is the New York Islander. Oh yeah, New York Islanders at the Calgary Flames, 3 p.m. Eastern puck drop. I'm going to be looking at props in this game. I really don't want to take a side. I know you and you and Adam, or you and somebody were on the opposite sides here. I could see either team winning this game, but I really like that Rittich saves look. So I'm probably going to look at that and maybe look at some shot props on this on the Calgary side. I expect Calgary to do a lot of the shooting, so we'll see where we get to on that.
Yeah, I got Rittich over saves as well, and Flames first period money line. And something in my gut says it's going to be 4-2 Flames tomorrow. But I like the first period money line more. And I like that Riddich over saves. Kraken versus Utah, I think, is next, right?
That is correct. 5 p.m. Eastern puck drop. I got Utah -1 written down. Sergachev over 1.5 shots. I actually took that during the stream. Best line you can find was -145 over at the score bet. I gave that out for 1 unit. That'll be a 1 unit play for me. I think if it was not so juiced, I'd probably play it for 2, but I'll just settle with 1 for now. We got a big slate. I'm sure I'm going to have a few other plays in this game. And that'll be it. I'll look into more stuff.
I have Utah -0.5 first period. Draw first. Oh, no, never mind the draw first period. Sergachev over 1.5 shots and Utah -1.
Next game we got 7 p.m. Eastern puck drop. The Florida Panthers visiting the Washington Capitals. Over 5.5. It's the only thing I have written here. Probably going to be no Marchand. We'll see if Tom Wilson comes back. We'll probably know that in the morning. But as for right now, I'm just going to play the over 5.5. We'll see if we get there.
Now, my biggest bet is at over 5.5. I have Capitals money line and Capitals -0.5 second period +155.
All right, we got the same 7 p.m. puck drop. Columbus Blue Jackets traveling to take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Over 6.5. We're going to have Greaves versus, I forget who's playing for Pittsburgh, but like the over. Oh, Shelovs, that's right.
Oh, it could be. We don't know. Could be Skinner, too.
Oh, that's right. And then Crosby, 1 assist, 1 goal. He has absolutely owned the Columbus Blue Jackets. I gave it out the last time they played. I didn't take it, but I had said Crosby, I believe, was +155 in the last game, and his Apple was like -115. I don't see reason why he doesn't get both in this game, so I'll probably take it this time. Hopefully we can cash.
I have Blue Jackets money line over 6.5. I suppose I should take the Jackets team total over 3 as well. And Johnson over 1.5 shot or over shots, whatever that may end up being. And I got a little bit on the draw.
All right, we got same 7 p.m. puck drop hour. Got Montreal visiting Ottawa. I have Montreal money line, Montreal team total over 3, over 6.5 goals. It's kind of crazy how many plays I have in this lineup. Dobson over 1.5 shots, Tkachuk over 3.5 shots. And then I don't remember who gave this to us, but Dobson over 2.5 blocks. I want to say that was Adam. That was a good look there. And that's it.
Well, I've got Canadians team total over 3. Tkachuk over 3.5 shots. Kapanen over 1.5 shots. And Canadians first goal, first period. Canadians first period money line. And over 1.5 first period.
I also had written down that you liked the Montreal power play goal. Is that something that you like? Oh, that was JD. Okay. I knew I had written down for a reason. All right. Next game, same 7 p.m. puck drop. We have Carolina Hurricanes traveling to take on the New Jersey Devils. Over 6.5 goals for me. It's probably going to be more so a prop game for me. That's all I currently have on this game.
I have a hard time spitting this out, but I have Devils money line. Hughes under 3.5 shots. Over 6 is my biggest bet. And Devils team total over 3 as long as Anderson is in. Which I
And we
think,
also had Adam. He liked Hughes' assist
yeah,
in this game as well. All right, next game, still 7 p.m. puck drop. We got the Toronto Maple Leafs visiting the Winnipeg Jets. It's hard for me to say this, but I slightly lean to the Jets. And we got over 5.5. I like the over 5.5 here. We're gonna have. I know Hildeby's played better. Hellebuck's been Hellebuck, but they've both been trending. I think we get some overs and we get some goals in this game.
yeah, I got the Jets as well. And I'm not, I really like the Jets, actually, which is the first time I've said that all year, too. I understand how it's hard to get that out of your mouth, but over 5.5 and Jets team total over 3. I'm going to be looking at Morrissey over shots.
All right, we got 8 p.m. puck drop. We got the Boston Bruins visiting the Chicago Blackhawks. I did like the comments there with the Bertuzzi looks, but I really don't have any notes written down in this game. Excuse me. We'll probably end up making this a prop game for me, but right now I really don't have anything. I do like the Charlie McAvoy looks as well. Like I said, also head-to-head matchup, he had covered 5 of the last 6, and he was going way over that 1.5 shots on goal. I know as of late he doesn't have a lot of shots, but given his history versus Chicago, I like that at a minus 120 line.
I got Bruins first goal, first period, Bruins money line, first period, and puck line plus 165 for the puck line. Little bit on the Bruins money line and over 1.5 first period. And I'm going to be looking at Knight over saves.
We got next one, 10 p.m. puck drop Eastern. Get the Edmonton Oilers visiting the Vancouver Canucks. I have Edmonton team total over 3.5. Edmonton puck line. And I'm definitely going to be looking at some props. I did like the Brock Besser look. But I don't know if I'll get to there on that. It's kind of hard to take the Vancouver props. Although for in net, it should be Jari. So we might see a Pickard sighting. If it's a Pickard sighting, I'd be more intrigued to take that Brock Besser point prop. But and I'd be more intrigued to take the over as well because you're going to have Lincoln in for Vancouver. But that's all I currently have in there right now. Also, just remember Keith Sherwood's also going to be out.
Yeah, I got Oilers first period puck line, second period puck line. I'm doing that over 1.5 team total, first period and second period. Oilers team total over. McDavid over 1.5 points. I have 6-0 correct score, which you can do whatever you want with that. But actually, I don't like that because I like over for the game. And Oilers -1 full game.
Okay. Maybe if we get if it's Jari, I'd be more intrigued to take the Vancouver team total under 2.5 because you have plus money right now.
Yeah, I don't mind that either. But I mean,
So
I don't
maybe-
know how Jari's going to be either. He could be rusty as well.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a pretty good record since he's joined the Oilers, but yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have another 10 p.m. puck drop. We got Nashville traveling to play in the Fortress Las Vegas Knights. I have Onanen saves, Stone anytime goal, and I'll be looking at some props in this game as well. I don't know if I'll get to a side. I don't think that You know what? It's pretty much. Oh no, Vegas Knights are minus 246 taking on the Predators on the back-to-back after they just beat the Avalanche. So maybe team total. I don't know. We'll see.
I've got Knights first period puck line, second period puck line, and third period puck line.
Oh, that's right. I remember you guys were writing that down. 10 p.m. Eastern puck drop. We have the Kings visiting the Anaheim Ducks. I was wrong on that 5.5. I was looking at the wrong game. There is no 5.5s. Best line you can find is 6 at minus 118 on MGM. I like that play. That's the only play and look I have in this game currently. But we'll see where we get to tomorrow. It's a late start, so we'll see.
I have the same thing, and I may go back to Granlund over shots again. Over 1.5 shots. That was my favorite play today, and it hit. And if he's playing in that top 6, I'll probably go back to that. All right, that's my full 42, my friends. I have 42 to give, and I give 100% of it to you. That's right. I have nothing to give the rest of the time of the day. This is it right here. This is what I give to you. Thanks for coming in and enjoying the fine frolic, hitting that like button, subscribing, going over to the Chaffity at Tony's Picks. Also, don't forget, Puck in Deep. We haven't put one out this. I gotta actually message him and find out why he didn't message me to do a show this week. But we'll have a show coming up this week on Puck in Deep, and tomorrow night you're gonna need to know everything about what Dre is about to tell you, because we're gonna be on his channel tomorrow night, right, Dre?
That is correct. So you can follow me over at Exotic Wagers with the Z over on YouTube. We will be on my channel tomorrow, probably around a 9:30 Eastern start. So make sure you follow me over there. You can also follow me on X and Instagram at Exotic Wagers with a Z. But yeah, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, and I forgot, you gotta look for my alias Steven Duncan on Tony's Picks, and just look for my best bet or whatever one. Goalie saves, I'm like 28 and 14 on goalie saves so far this year on Tony's Picks. So that's a good one to choose. And if you don't win, you don't pay, which doesn't help the Chaffity fund at all. So I better be winning. And thanks everybody that has donated. We're up to $175 so far for the Chaffity fund. We're going to need a little more than that to get ourselves over to the Ukraine, though, my friend. So if you could pop over there and get rid of chafing in the lands, all the lands in the world, no chafing. Imagine there would be no war. That's why we're going over to Ukraine and Russia. Because as soon as you get rid of chafing, all of a sudden, what's his name, Putin? He's just going to be too chill to go out and want to kill people and shit. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. I recommend it for everybody. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow on Exotics channel. Until then,
See ya.